Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. Glad you're with us tonight. Such a special night here in store for you. We've got live jewelry. We got a big party going on. We call it Club TVON. We're so glad you're here to celebrate with us. Another week down and really a big weekend ahead. We've got incredible pieces for you all weekend long as we say goodbye to June and we are getting ready to welcome, gosh, can you believe it? A week from tonight. It's going to be July. So we are ready to celebrate with jewelry for all of those special occasions or just if you're in the mood to make every day a special occasion. We've got the ideas for you that are coming up, including, okay, some brand new, and the B ring is here. We've had one ever before. Super popular, but of course we didn't have enough to go around. So I'm going to bring you another one today. It's the B. It's so detailed and designer, and we love it. It's also decked out in diamonds and maybe some rubies as well. Also, I have one of the coolest gents rings that we've seen in a while. It's actually, it is not just the value, which trust me, the value is there, but we also have, this is a stone we don't see ever at all, really. I mean, I haven't seen one here in a while. It's been probably a good couple years since we've had any of this stone, but tonight, featured in a gent's ring, we're gonna have a color changing garnet for you. That is really, and it's a top quality stone with all kinds of beautiful reds already, which is not supposed to technically do that in this light. So that's very exciting. Looking forward to sharing that with you. It's a big time emerald cut stone. It's amazing and of course phenomenal. And then we have, okay, those are just a couple highlights, but there's a lot of highlights to get to throughout the show. And we've got a really special earring wheel. We've got a great tourmaline wheel. And it's not just any tourmalines either. I know we specialize in tourmalines, but we actually have the biggest and the best of tourmalines here. All 4 different varieties, all major stones, all 12 carats and above. As a matter of fact, they go up well over that as well in different colors for you. There's also going to be a special deal on a yellow, actually we have a yellow diamond, yes, but we also have an orange diamond, and then we have a really incredible opportunity on a 21 point pink. It is not like ever before when we've seen 21 pointers or anything above that 15 or I would say 1/5 of a carat mark. We don't see values like we're going to see tonight. So that's on the way. Some very special brand new earrings are coming up to start. And also, I know it's Friday, and I pray that we've got some of our online feeds working tonight. I hope so. But I got to say that we also have some special requests in case some of my requesters today are here with us. I know you guys reached out to me today via email. I got a lot of emails today. Boy, I don't know what it was about Friday, but it was more than normal today. But anyway, for Cheryl in Illinois, Cheryl, if you're with me, let me know, because I sent you an email, but I never know because people are probably off the clock and like, I ain't checking email for the next 48 hours at least, right? So if Cheryl in Illinois is with me, black diamond, I have one here. Got busy with the inventory in the jewelry department because she had missed out on that 7.5 carat I had last week that sold really quickly. So I have actually something a little larger, and it's really special, and it may be the biggest and best black diamond I've seen. Well, I can't say it's the largest one I've seen. I own one that's pretty big, but this is a 9.5 carat. So as far as jewelry goes, mine is, you know, not really, you know, jewelry appropriate. It's too big. But this is actually a 956. So we've got a 956 for you in our mega bridge. We also have Linda B, if you're out there. Linda had asked for some turquoise. I know she was looking for large. I do have some large stones, but large kind of is a little bit, you know, everyone's definition of large stones is different. So I do have omega backs for you, Linda. So if you want to see a 2 carat total weight with diamonds, with omega backs, that's also here. So Linda, if you're with me, let me know so I know, and then we'll show them. And because I don't want to show them if you're not here with us, because on Friday we don't have all of our viewers. So, you know, we only get a few of our networks with us. So Linda, if you're out there, let me know. Just talk to one of our operators. They'll relay the message to me. And then also Cheryl in Illinois, if you're out there, let me know, because I definitely don't want to show that 9.5 carat black diamond without you being with us, because I know that's your special request. So here's what we're going to show you. Also for everybody, we've got Russian demontoid that we're going to try to make super affordable here. We have a really special blue wing black D. It's a round. It's really wearable, I believe, for the size. And we also have some really cool brand new designer pieces, including one of the sharpest looks I've seen with opal and a combination. We actually have Tanzanite and opal. Wait till you, because you start to envision what that might look like, and I don't think it can do this justice. And then we also have an opal with black onyx. You have to see it to believe it. It's so magnificent. So lots of brand new gents ideas. If you have any requests tonight, do me a favor. Will you give us a call throughout this show and interact with us, because it's a really perfect night for requests when we have about a quarter of our viewing audience that's capable of watching the show. We'd love to really hone in on those requests tonight. We always do. We're always willing to drop everything we have planned for requests, always. But I got to tell you, if you've got one tonight, do let us know what it might be. We can run back to the vault, go grab it, bring it out, and show it to you at a great great big values. So let's get started with ruby earrings. I love these. It's a simple way to do a drop. Take a look. We're brand new tonight as well. And happy weekend. Again, it's boy, is it as hot everywhere else as it is out here? I think so, right? It's like summer has arrived really early. I mean, yeah. So we're ready for a little, maybe you're feeling those summertime vibes, but hopefully chilling and relaxing and staying in and doing some shopping with us tonight, or maybe just hang out and party with us, right? 7156 is the number coming up here to start, and we've got a really special ruby. It's a pair of perfection in rubies, matched and clean and bright. And how about 83 points total weight? And then you get the diamonds. The diamonds are going to start in front of this lever back, so that makes it really easy to put on and secure and all that. And there's no extra backings to worry about, so it's all one fully encompassed earring. It's just easy to wear, but it also has that baguette. So what you have in round diamonds leads down, 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 down to a tapered baguette. That leads to your ruby, which is super bright and clean. And we have one pair in yellow gold, and you know how I like to do on Friday nights. We really put the party in the party on Friday night. So this is where, again, it's not just about gorgeous, glamorous jewelry. It's more importantly about the big values we're going to bring to you. That's what's happening right here, right now on this earring. And all I say is, since it's the first time seeing them, we're going to welcome you in, show you what's cooking tonight, give you a great, great, great value, and really wow you with all the values throughout the night. This is just to kind of, you know, set the table, if you will. So here's what we've got for you. 83 points plus 5 points on the baguettes. That means 2.5 points each on those tapered baguettes, plus another diamond accent there, 5 points or so in the round. So we really get, you know, anyone else would just say diamonds, and then you're left to just wonder and guess. And we really get specific, even when it's just, you know, as accents or just a few to dress up a beautiful wearable earring. We really want you to know always every little last detail about your piece. So here's what's happening. There's not going to be a lot of sway or movement to the rubies. I noticed they're just a stationary piece here. So they're not really, when we say a drop, they're not going to give you like a lot of movement and swing back and forth. But they do have this 3/4 inch drop, which we know from experience is a very popular size that a lot of ladies feel comfortable wearing. So if you're going, well, drops, I'm not sure if I want to go with a drop. This is a way to get really that kind of stationary drop. It's nothing too dramatic. It's not like a big chandelier. It really just makes it and lends itself to everyday wear. If you want to add a little color, of course, we are a week away from July, pointing out that this is the July birthstone that is so beloved. So we're looking forward to this one. And you know what I'm going to do? We'll just give you a huge opportunity and value right here and now. We're just going to show you in a moment. We'll show them on here as well so you can see what that's all about. But it is not going to be anything like, oh my gosh, are you guys ready for this? Because this is a $9.99 earring if I've ever seen one. Maybe just for even that one, just because the ruby is so good. I mean, that is such a strong, strong ruby. But I want to show you here from a little bit more of a distance away so you can see how it's basically going to be that solid drop. I took my second earring out just because I thought, you know, it was a little distracting with this earring. I just wanted you to see what this is all about. But you see the diamonds that start right there at the piercing. They drop a little bit. Then you've got that tapered baguette as well. And then that stunning ruby, which has the utmost in clarity and glow to it that you could ever expect to see. We're not even going to do $9.99. It's getting a lot better than that. So come on in early. We'll show you what we can do here. Back to the wheel we go. See what I mean about like nothing over the top when we say drop. Obviously, it's not a stud. If I called it a stud, that's wrong. If I call it a button style, that's wrong. But it just is simple. It's that beautiful slight drop that we love. Just makes them really wearable for you. So you know you're investing into something that, you know, the quality is there, but you know also they're going to be a lot of wear for you as well as you just enjoy the beautiful glow of really top quality rubies. I mean, they don't have to be gigantic to be a top quality. This is where a lot of the bigger stones actually do tend to fall short. A lot of times a bigger stone or a smaller stone or any stone is not going to have that near that clarity or that glow. So this is really lovely, and we're going to blow them out. They're less than $4.99. That's already half off. I like to do what I call Freaky Freebie Fridays. We give you all kinds of values you've never expected before, and we're not even going to do $4.99. Oh no, we're going to make them even better than that. And I would just call us, because yellow gold, one pair only, rubies like that, even the beautiful diamonds, we'll make them $399 for the pair. And that will be it. Yes, Joyce? Oh, you've got them. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you had a message for me like, hey, Lolo, our internet's working or something like that. It is? Oh my goodness. Oh, I love it. Well, that's good news. Okay. So I know I had a lot of people mad at me the last couple of days. I'm going, sorry, I don't run the internet, but you know, can you imagine if I did though run the internet? Ooh. Can you imagine all the internet shopping, all the online shopping I could ever stand and take? Oh, I'd love it. I love it, right? A lot of us think we run the internet, right? With social media these days, right? People just think they run the internet. But anyway, those are gone. Congratulations on those. I want to show you, should we show you the B? Is it too early? Because this actually would even match the earrings we just had. And oh, it's not often we see the bee in fine, and we got it here for you. And we're really excited. I'll be moving it around a little bit so you can see, because it's really, the idea is to make it look like it's taking flight off your hand. And it's really, really well done. It's also going to be $39.99. That's the item number. And it's our one and only, and it's in the yellow gold only, and it's a designer piece because there's a lot of really cool texture. And I think the scale is just right. You know, it's a ring after all, so we want it to be wearable. I love the idea of maybe having this on a, you know, ring finger or something like that. If you, well, really, if you want to move it over, I think index finger would work really well as well. It's got 2 points in rubies and 28 points in diamonds. The diamonds will be on the body of the bee, and then you've got the wings. And then just like we saw, what was it? The last ring that had the bark texture like this? Which ring was it? Was it the frog, right? So again, because these are, you know, the pieces that really love to kind of, you know, be in the elements, right? And, you know, on the flora and the fauna. And so all of this ring will have that beautiful bark texture all the way around it. This is why we're expertly sizing it for you, because you want to have all of that texture and that designer element maintained. Now I'm going to flip it over just so you can see another angle at it, and then of course I'll try it on. But I want you to see how dimensional it really is. This is really where texture is key. Oh, the diamonds even go up and over where you have the eyes of the rubies there, and just a really special way to go. I want to give you a great value because I know how often we love bees for their symbolism. We love that, you know, it's always the, you know, the old adage is that, you know, it's true. It's a fact that, you know, bees aren't really technically, with their proportions and their body weight, supposed to be able to fly the way they do. And so I think there's a subtle symbolism of maybe that not everyone's aware of, but really that kind of just subtle reminder that, you know, the impossible sometimes is possible, and we've got to remember that, right? And that is really, like, just again an important look, but also it's a huge fashion statement right now. I mean, this is really where I'm going to turn it around and keep it on the hand here, because, you know, I want you to see the other angle as well, where it goes almost up the hand. But there's also, I think it would be silly to ignore the fact that it is a motif that we see in a lot of high-end designer jewelry. And we don't just see it in jewelry, but sometimes it actually goes through the jewelry line and actually finds its way to different accessories like belts and pins and brooches and hair pieces and beautiful embroidery on very, very, very expensive jackets and things like that. So it's really an icon on shoes and footwear and heels and you name it. I mean, it's just like, it's amazing what that bee can cost when it's embroidered on a, you know, on a webbed ribbon on a sneaker. So anyway, we're really excited to bring it to you. It's in fine. We're going to blow it out for you. What should be, oh my, yeah, less than the sneakers. We'll tell you that. And true story, it really will be less than a pair of sneakers with a bee embroidered on it. I kid you not. There is not a sneaker in the line that would ever go for the price of this 14 karat solid diamond and ruby ring. And we're really excited to bring it to you. And it's not even going to be $3,199. We've had a lot of people asking to bring the bees back, and here it is. And you've got a really good look at it. And I love even the detail on the wings and the way that they lined up the diamonds so beautifully in those lines. So it really does just look so realistic and lovely. And you know what? We're going to do it for $9.99 instead of $3,200, just to say bye-bye. And that's going to be how we do it. So a really special way to go, and a beautiful designer element where we've seen these critter pieces, whether it's seahorses and dolphins and frogs and gosh, we had the sea turtle, which was so beautiful. I mean, all these great pieces, and not a one of them sticks around. So I'd be very surprised if something new and fresh like the bee design for us is something that is long for this world on a Friday night even. So let's get it out the door. We'll give it 30 seconds. We got some beautiful Mandarin. Actually, if anybody's looking for a ruby necklace to go with those earrings, well, actually, there's a different gold color here, but I think the ruby necklace, I know we had one the other day. It went very quickly, so I wanted to bring out another ruby piece if we could. I've got one tonight. Also have some really special rare stones in earrings like spessartite garnets, Colombian emeralds. Yeah, those are not stones we typically see at all, let alone in earrings. So we've got those coming your way. Big Mandarins, get requests in. I guess Linda or Cheryl, they're not with me tonight. All right, that's a bummer. Well, we'll save it for the weekend. Maybe they'll pop in throughout the weekend. So anyway, we've got a really special way to get you your favorite here, and $9.99 makes it happen. Don't wait on these pieces. This is why you're here early. We really start the show off so right. And then here we go with a Mandarin, but this is going to be a nice, affordable Mandarin garnet. There is such a really big trend towards these bright neon colors right now in jewelry. And look at that pretty stone. We did this one in the yellow. Oh my, I love it. Normally I would say, oh, white gold gives you contrast. I'm gonna let you choose. But I think it is kind of nice to see one in the yellow gold like this where you get a little bit more of that tonal effect. But what really counts here is what is the color of your mandarin, because they can be, we'll see, I'm actually gonna show you a special type. We've got some earrings coming up and I wanna show you the difference because that would be the umbrella family to the mandarin. And when you have a special type garnet that has a little less manganese, that's known as a Mandarin Garnet. And that's what you have here, where there's actually a lesser of an element that actually develops a really unique color when it does. So usually we talk about stones when there's an element that, you know, Mother Nature adds, something that it has that its counterpart does not. There's usually a different color. This is really the absence of an element that spessartites are lovely, but they're more of an orangey red brown. This is really that pure neon, well, at least in the best quality. It's that pure neon refreshing orange that we love. It's giving you that cushion cut square as well. This is a good size stone. So item number is 7329. It's brand new. It's a lot of brand new throughout the show, so stick around and dial in early because, like usual, in the last several months, it's going to be what I have. What is on the screen sitting on that wheel is the actual piece that goes out to your house 99.99% of the time. So again, I've got maybe some diamond multiples here and there, and you know what our diamonds look like. But when you're looking at these rare exotic pieces, I mean, they're rare to the point of it's yours and yours alone. Take a look. We're going to get you great value on this mandarin. It's actually a 128 cushion cut stone. You have a really special diamond accent there. It's within all of this very European workmanship that is super ornate. There's mill grain, there's that rope border. We've done a bigger design. I know you know the design we do. That's really wide, that has this similar look. But this is interesting. All one tone of gold like that, really attractive. Then you've got that big mandarin in the center, rare cut there because it's that square cushion and 7 points of diamonds just as accents sitting right along the top edges there, really around it. But instead of a basic halo, because we see those all the time, we just give it a little extra. Put those diamonds, kind of scatter them throughout the scroll work that you see here, but you can really get a sense of how clean that mandarin is. How about 3/4 of the way around designer element as well? So it keeps on going and keeps on going. And then the nice bit of that designer rope texture that borders your ring top and bottom. Just amazing how one little element like that can really, really give it that designer feel. So how about this? Instead of, okay, you ready? We got a big mandarin. I think we've seen so few of them lately that I think a lot of people forget how really rare these are. But think about what's out there in the retail world. Nada. Think about what you see when you flip down, up and down the dial, and you look at, 819 different shopping channels. Does anyone else have Mandarin Garnet? It's such a rare stone, but only discovered in 1990. So not that, and I would say what a perfect way Mother Nature got in on the neon vibes, because I remember the 90s well. And as somebody who was, a preteen in the early 90s, and, then my teenage years and all that, I mean, it was all about like neons, right? Bright neons. And I thought Mother Nature really got on board with that whole trend, right? And the 90s are back, where we're seeing a lot of those kind of trends come back. And so this was the stone that just popped up. I mean, think about it. We knew about spessartite, but we didn't know about mandarin until 1990. So 7 points is the diamond weight once again, just as accents there. But again, we get down to the nitty gritty details so you know everything there is to know about your ring. And it gives you a wider band without too much weight. So you've got a comfort piece that, is really nice to wear all the time as well. And it's supposed to be, well, look at this, $2,499. Let's do a lot better for you right now. The very first caller, and happy Friday. Let us know what you want to see. Let us know if we can pop in a special request for you. That's important because we really want to, cater to all those folks. And maybe you've missed the last couple of days of the shows with all of our, issues there broadcasting. So it's really a good time to get those requests in. And here's what we'll do. I'll make it $9.99 first caller on so much gold, so much detail, diamonds, and a big mandarin, which I'll tell you the stone is really one of those gems that even if you have this amazing collection and you wear a little bit of everything and you see a lot of people in your circle who admire and know jewelry, there's something about a mandarin most people just don't know it, don't have it, and don't see it. So when you wear one, it's a really, not only is it a bright, vibrant, draw you in kind of color, but it also tends to, I've noticed it really garners a lot of conversation. Like a lot of people are always asking, what is that? Because they know it's not citrine. Citrine is like a yellowy color. It's not a citrine, and it doesn't really necessarily look like an orange diamond. Hey, that would be a nice comparison. I actually have one here tonight in an orange diamond. That's really exciting, but look at this. I'm going to show you, this is that Spessartite I was telling you about, just for a little, you know, gem 101 here. This is the same family of gem. This is actually the umbrella, but do you see the difference in the color there? So maybe we'll drop the disco ball just for a moment so you can really see it here, and we can keep that ring center stage. But you see how there's that red, brown, orange? Well, that's Spessartite, which is the umbrella. There's obviously the big gem family, which is going to be garnet, and there's a lot of different colors within it, but you can see these are actually closely related, but you see that difference. It is, I actually don't think there's been a show where I've had Spessartite and Mandarin all in the same show, so I think it's fun to be able to show those to you side by side, get a little education on, oh, okay, now I get it. Spessartite is here, that's an earring that's coming up, and then of course you see the reds. It's still a really beautiful and rare stone, but look at how the Mandarin gives you just nothing but orange. It's like, it's almost like they, you know, like a filter was like filtered out all of the reds and filtered out all of the browns, and you're left with this bright pop of orange in the Mandarin. So it makes it very special and very rare. And $9.99 is your price tag, so a great value there. I have the prettiest ring. I know we got to save it for a little bit later when everybody comes in to join us, but I really want to preview this. I've been doing this a long time, as a lot of you know, because a lot of us have been shopping together for a very long time. I've never seen a ring quite like this. And I'm really excited to bring it to you. And there's something just magical that happens when you see this combination. And just want to give you a little preview, because that is a party. I mean, we could just put that in the corner of the screen all night and say that is our disco ball, because that is how I like to do it. I love sparkle, but I'll tell you, when you see that much color, doesn't that just look like a party in a stone? I cannot get it, well, in a ring rather, because where did your eye even go first? Is it the Tanzanite in the middle? Is it the opal inlay that's not enamel, that I think even with enamel it'd be tough to achieve that kind of bright color? It's opal in free form shapes, all inlaid into what is basically going to be like rivers of diamonds running through it. That to me, and I just, again, I believe as jewelry, it really has to be like, it's an emotional thing. I think so much in life that we have to purchase in our day-to-day lives, or even if it's that thing we buy once a decade, right? It's all about research and thinking about it and really like studying the comparisons. And it may not be like, you know, let's just take an example, like an appliance, like a washer and a dryer, and you're doing that, okay, what's gonna work and what's the size? And then it's not really always fun stuff, right? Okay, maybe my mom loves laundry. She loves to do laundry. It's the only person I know in the world. She just loves it. She just like gives her a great deal of satisfaction, right? She loves it. She loves her washer and dryer. But for me, I'm like, meh, I'm going to research it, make the right choice, and do the comparison shopping and get the one that's got the bells and whistles. But it's not necessarily like an emotional thing. And I think so much of what we buy as adults are really like that, where it's like, okay, well, isn't it fun that with jewelry, it's so often just like, I don't need to think. I'm not even using this, because it's all coming from in here. It's the almost like, forget the heart, it's like the soul. Like a piece should speak to your soul. And I think with jewelry, so often we can't even necessarily pinpoint. I mean, I'm around jewelry every day of my life. Ever since I became an adult, I've been around jewelry every day of my life, and fine jewelry at that. And it takes a lot to like make me stop and go, oh, okay, that's really pretty. And sometimes you just don't even, is it one thing? Is it all the things together? It's that emotional, you know it the second you see it. Most of my pieces that I buy, if they're anything to do with fashion, are oriented that way. I don't think about it. I just know it the second I see it. And I could go, no, 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 yes. And that's what this ring, I think, again, when you've seen a lot of jewelry, and we all have, right? You're just like, I need that something extra special. And when you have that reaction the first time, my experience has been you're going to have that reaction over and over and over again. You know what? Let's just show it. I was going to wait, because on Fridays we don't usually get everyone in until like the last 10 minutes of the show, right? Because everyone's out and about and doing their fun things on Friday, and then they come roll in and they're like, okay, let's see what Lolo's got. I just want to show it now, because maybe you're having that reaction. Why make you wait? It's item number 7169. You know, I do believe that, you know, it's really just one of those stones that, I mean, Tanzanite, black opal, diamonds all together. Item number 7169. It's brand new here. Never have we had anything like this before. If you're having that moment of just, that's fun, like that's cool. I don't know if it comes down to, do I have an opal? So many times I think we're like, oh, I like it, but I already have that. I already have a Tanzanite, or I already have an opal. I just think this is a departure from everything else you have in every way. And these opals alone, my gosh, if those were just all by themselves, you'd go, well, that's like a $10,000 ring. The fact that that's combined with a 99-point pear-shaped Tanzanite in the middle, and you've got the gorgeous black opal inlay, which are all pieces of freeform black opal. I didn't even count, but I'm looking now. It looks like down here there's like 3 separate pieces, 2 pieces, 2 pieces here. You see that? But they're so beautifully puzzle pieced together. That's why we call it inlay. I think it's a shame we don't have the carat weight, but usually with an inlay like this, we don't, because they're basically like, you know, think of little like slabs. Yes. Oh, okay. The B, thank you so much. So what I was saying was when you have all that inlay, we don't have a gem weight. So I don't have a gem weight on the opal, which is a shame because they're really amazing. But they're there, and they're all different shapes. And you've got, I guess, I mean, if I'm counting correctly, 2 in the top, 2 in every section except the 1. So 2, 4, 6, and then another 3 stones there. So a really special, I mean, that's what I'm seeing. They did a really good job of putting this inlay and puzzle piecing them so that they can create this amazing solid seamless surface. But it also has 55 points in diamonds. They're not only around the piece and through the opal, but it actually has diamonds on the sides as well. I mean, tell me if I'm all out here alone on an island, stranded by myself here, or do you love it too? Because I know those opals, I know this, I looked at this piece too and I go, well, it's gonna be a pricey museum piece, but somebody's gonna like it, right? There has never been a better time to shop our unique jewelry, because when we bring you brand new, I think that, have you guys noticed this? When we've had new outside the box lately, it seems like those are some of the greatest values as well. It's like it's all working at the same time together to give you these amazing values. So you can never, ever assume that you're going, well, that's probably a $10,000 piece, maybe $99.99, maybe $8,000. That's what I would have assumed too, given the amazing quality of all these stones, but we're doing a lot better than that. Just a really special idea. And again, if you love it, call us early. I love that you've got really 3 representative birthstones there, because opal is one as well. We know opal for October, and Tanzanite's an alternative for December, and of course our April diamonds there. But it really is that beautiful piece that's just like artwork put together, like these really cool mixed mediums of artwork that you see, where multiple different, different types of, what am I saying? Genres are put together. So it's not just sculpture and it's not just paint, right? And it's not just glass or it's like everything together. That's what this reminds me of. It looks like it should be on a pedestal in a gallery in South Beach right now with a, big party where they're serving champagne at the door when you walk in, just because it's a celebration around these pieces. I mean, it feels like that, right? Like that unbelievable, unbelievable piece. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Let's get it out the door. I'm not going to make it $10,000 or even 8. We're going to do a lot better than that for you. Call me early. I think it's a nice little, nice thing to have at the beginning to really give you that opportunity where hopefully there's a little less competition for you so you don't miss out. But I still would recommend dialing in on the early side if you love it. Let me try it on, because it's also large. So it's going to give you a lot of wow factor to the ring itself, the way it's designed on the hand. Let's start with the point going upward. So it's upright to you. I mean, really, it just, even from afar, it may even look even more incredible when you realize. And it's giving me like a little stained glass window vibe, which I'm really digging. The opal inlay with the diamonds running through looks like the most beautiful, stained glass cathedral window. I'm going to make it better than 8, better than 7, better than 6, better than 5. You need to have this ring, because the last thing I want to do is have you have that reaction and say, oh, but the budget's not having the same reaction. The budget's not as thrilled with it as I am. I want to work it all together. Let me actually just turn it around here, because some of you may want to see that point facing downward. So let me just go ahead and show you that as well. Wow, either way. And you see how it's set up a little bit? So that platform, you see how that platform is done so nicely, so it sits it up off the hand. So you get this really nice kind of pedestal presence feel, and love that too. It's not 5. It's not 4. I think if we just make it $39.99, that's a done deal, right? But we're going to go even lower than that. You just got to call. And Tanzanite. Now, again, this is a designer piece, so we're thrilled to bring it. It's not going to be that blue wing block D, so it's actually what a lot of people always ask me for is if you don't want as much blue and you want to see more purple and violet and lavender, this Tanzanite is still block D, but it's not blue wing. So just to clarify there, because our blue wing block Ds look a little something like this. And of course, so you see the difference there, right? But I know a lot of you see there's just a subtle difference. It's still a great Tanzanite. It's block D, but that's our blue wing. This was not actually manufactured here. So we're really excited to bring you Tanzanite that also gives you more of that purple, which really works well with the cobalt blues that are in that ring. How about this? Yellow gold only. Did I mention that? Yes. Okay. Yellow gold only on this one. Not even 39. Virginia, are you thinking about this one? We got Joyce thinking about it over here as well. Joyce, I know you're thinking like I am, going, as designers, that's a wow, right? I mean, that's a wow. And I just want to get inside their mind and go, did they start with the opals and then inlay from there? And because sometimes we do that, right? We're inspired by a stone, and then the creativity comes from there. Sometimes it goes the other way, but this is really where those opals had to be a big factor. I'll tell you what, not even 39, 29, not even 19.99. We're going to get it out the door. You just got to say yes, and you will net. That's my theory is if you love it from the get-go, that will never, ever, ever be something you ever tire of. I mean, it just is so unique and so special, and another conversation piece. And I won't make it 19. It's still here. Oh, I thought bringing a $10,000 piece under $2,000 would have done the deed, but we're going to make it a lot better than that. I will just continue because that's what we do on Friday nights anyway. So what's going to stop me even on the most decadent designer piece I think we have tonight? Most creatively done, most unique and beautiful idea. We're not going to make it 19, 18, 17, or 16. That hopefully makes it a little easier, right? You know, get the piece and see it to its forever home. That's the idea. And instead of even $16.99, I still haven't heard sold. Let's take a look at it one more time. I'll go lower just to make sure it gets out the door. I won't even make it $16.99 or $15.99. It's going to be $1,499, which sure beats 10 grand, doesn't it? So there's the way you shop it tonight to get this really big, oversized, beautiful, detailed designer ring. And that is for, oh yeah, $1,499, yellow gold only, and we're verifying right now. You want to see those Spessartite earrings? Do you have this? All right, so that one is gone. Congratulations. All right, and then the big Mandarin is still here. Should we show you the gents ring? Here it is, the one I was talking about. It's breathtaking. Tony, I'm sorry to do this to you. I know. He always gets excited about these really rare stones that come out in the men's rings. We all do. It's a one only. It's 7314 is your number. This is another new one tonight. Very excited about that. And yep, it's in white gold now, but you don't have to leave it that way. We thought this was a great choice. This is the color changing garnet. I prefaced this at the beginning of the show because even though it's just a one only quick deal, it's actually not Mandarin. It's actually a color changing garnet. We had the Mandarin earlier. And remember, Mandarin's that bright orangey color like that. This is actually that rare stone that when they discovered it in Kenya many years ago, it was not hundreds of years ago, it was actually one of those newer discoveries just in modern day times, but it actually is a stone they thought was Alexandrite. And everyone got real excited and stoked because they're like, well, it's not a lot of Alexandrite in the world. It's one of the rarest stones out there. And they did the color changing testing and realized, oh, it's Alexandrite. And then no, actually there was a refraction difference because it went on, that kind of theory went on for quite some time actually. And we had some gemologists that were working over there in Africa who had ended up having egg on their face because they found out later, they're like, uh-oh, they knew the refraction was different. And when further testing was done, besides just visual IDs and color change testing, they realized the refraction of a garnet is different from a chrysoberyl. And that's what it came down to. They knew that that didn't all add up. Sometimes when you're IDing a brand new gemstone, it's obviously we've got all these technological advancements in this world, but a lot of it comes down to, again, kind of process of elimination when it's a new find. I mean, right? Mother Nature's not there to tell us here's what we did, here's what's going on, but it's actually turned out to be a stone that's even more rare than color changing chrysoberyl. The Alexandrite that we know and love, that is always considered one of the rarest stones out there. This is actually, when all is said and done, because there's been that one source, it's even more rare from a lot of different standpoints because it is a garnet that changes color. It usually is something that on TV looks more like a caramel brown, and then it goes to red. This is such a strong color change that even in the improper light, it's already beginning to show off its change. So you see a lot more of that red here on television when you really shouldn't. So that's a very telling sign that you're talking about top quality, but it's an emerald cut and it's also a 198. So a big size. Take a look at it. We'll show you what we can do for one gent's ring here. Total collector's piece. Highly recommend dialing in if you love it. It's got that great texture on the sides. How about a double row in pave along the edges there, which is going to be your 47 points in total on that. And it also has a really, really amazing opportunity to change the gold color if you want to anything you need. So if you're feeling like, no, I really like yellow gold, well, it'll look great. If you want to go rose gold, that would actually look pretty cool too. Let's look at it. There's the emerald cutting. From goldens to reds to burgundies, it is a stone that when changed as far as the light source, so when you give that exposure to a different light source, you've got a color change. And this stone has got the strength of being top notch right here, right now. Here's what it looks like on. You saw the finishing on the inside. We've got, again, the opportunity to do yellow gold or rose gold if you'd prefer it. No problem there. But we are about ready to give you a remarkable value. This would not be here if it was just going to be like, you know, a $69.99 ring. Now, it's deserving, it's rare, and it's new. But it is Friday and we do special things, and here's how we do it. There's a little perspective on the size. This is one of those really popular, very handsome, classic gent styles. But if you're seeking out rare, gentlemen out there where we normally see what? Rubies, sapphires, emeralds, kind of the mainstays, every now and then a zircon. Very exciting to see a stone this rare. I don't even have one in a lady's piece right now. That's how rare this is. We got a vast inventory, and I don't have a color change garnet besides the one you're looking at set into jewelry. So here's the way you get it. Instead of $69, $59, $49, $39, $29, I'm making this easy. And right now that should go at $29.99, but instead taking it a lot lower. This is an amazing night to be shopping. It really is. It truly is one of those nights you will not soon forget. I won't even make it $1,999. What's going on there? Because that is so insane just for the mounting. But this is I'll say it. This is the rarest stone we've got in a gent's ring by far. I have 1 carat diamonds. They're far more pricey, but a 1 carat diamond is not really going to be considered that pinnacle of rarity. A color change garnet out of Tavita, Kenya, that is. And it's not even $1,999. We're going even lower. Oh my goodness, the gentleman, I hope, again, I know we've got a lot more collectors than we have Tavitas. We have a lot more gents jewelry lovers than we usually even have a gent selection. This is the rare, this is the one to get. I'll make it $1,888 right now for one only in the world. Take a look at it, that's gotta go. And an emerald cut on top of that and nearly 2 carats in size. How impressive is that to get it for $1,888 and have your beautiful rare Tavita and a color changing stone that tops the rarity of Alexandrites, of sapphires. I'll tell you, it's really like on a level where you got to talk about chameleons really when you're getting up to these kind of rare limited numbers by Mother Nature. That is such a huge value. Enjoy it if you get it. We've got one only there. We've got those Spessartite earrings. We've got a ruby necklace. I do have one quick necklace here, which we did something similar to ring. This is with the Tanzanite overlaid, not this time with opal inlay, but this time overlaid over chalcedony. And we have a necklace, first time ever. And this is another one of those, the chain is the price of admission here. And now you get this piece with it. Let's take a look at what this is all about. This is chalcedony, a big domed pear-shaped chalcedony, which is really considered an opaque stone, but in this case, it's more translucent. It also is 14 karat gold. I'm gonna throw in this beautiful, smooth as silk. It looks like liquid gold, but it's structured as a box link chain. This is absolutely, boy, it's one of the heavier box links I've seen in jewelry. And there's your spring ring. Now this will just be 18 inches in length. The item number here is 7158. It's a 45 point. Actually, this actually might even work well with the Tanzanite we had with the inlay because, well, it is white gold, but it's got the Tanzanite that's 45 points over the chalcedony and the diamonds up top. And Jess, did you have a question or are you taking the color change? She's watching. That's wonderful. Linda, we've got turquoise earrings for you coming up next. You got it. 45 points on the pear-shaped Tanzanite, 1355 in the pear-shaped chalcedony, and 9 points in diamonds. That'll be in the bail, and then a larger diamond between the bail and the chalcedony itself. Let's throw in, and do you need a good box chain? Because they're, boy, are they pricey right now. Everything in gold is, but this one, yeah. With that slinky mirror finished, and that's the beauty. Instead of just a diamond cut link, the box chain is really solid. So you see how when it picks up the light, it picks it up and throws it right back. That's what a box link does. You can see how it's got, again, a heavier gauge, and you see how it just runs like lights that are, oh yeah, that are going up and down that chain. It's amazing. Let me show you up close as well. Our gents piece is still available here for you if you'd like it. And then let me give you a close-up look at this chalcedony with the diamond. Throwing in the chain for you. Here's the great finishing on the back. Let me show you that so you can see how that's operating. If you notice, there was a little design element that you saw through the translucent chalcedony. That's why you're seeing that scroll work of the undergallery behind it. And we're going to make this awfully easy. There is only one. So please do dial in early when you see something you love here tonight. It'll really be that difference maker because there's going to be a lot of pieces that there already have been that are just limited to one where people are missing out. I do want to show you the side here, how that chalcedony is a dome, and then this is prong set on top of that. Also, this prong is more than just a prong. It's that designer chevron on that's very a la Wonder Ring that goes along with it. And we have one, and it's white gold only, and I'm throwing in the chain. And what should be an incredible value at just $9.99 is even better than that. I won't ask for that. We got to move it. Do we have anybody thinking about it so far? Come on in early, guys. Don't be shy, because my prices on Fridays, especially if you're not like adept to joining us here on Fridays, you will just simply not believe what we do to really give you those values that really allows every viewer to be a shopper on Friday nights. I will do it for better than even $9.99. First caller, let's try this. Since we got turquoise earrings coming up next by request, do you like it? Make it $599 and let's do it. That is the importance of dialing in early. It's such a dome piece, it doesn't even want to sit with my help. It's kind of like, again, just that perfect dome there, that smooth all the way across the top. There's that larger diamond with the bail. So again, smaller diamonds in the bail, that one's gone, congratulations, and that did come with the chain. And then let's go ahead and get to this turquoise earring. Now, I've got to tell everybody, I've got two different varieties, and I'm sorry for everybody who's dialing in right now. That one's already gone. So again, dial early when you see something you love, even if it means dialing before the price tag goes up there. It's sometimes the best way to go about it. This is not just for Linda. Linda, I made these for you. I know, I think that she originally wanted a bigger version, and we're working on some bigger ones, but I gotta tell you, with the bigger version that we've done before, they get to be about $4,000 or $5,000. So I thought what we'd do is we have the access right now to make a still substantial turquoise earring, but with diamonds. And this time, so substantial that they required, did you have the chalcedony? It's already gone. I'm sorry, Joyce already got it, yeah. I'm sorry. Sorry about that, Antonio, yeah, I know. I wish I had more than one of some things, but I don't. So here we go. But this one, actually, I've got a couple pairs. So just as I say it, these are made in-house. So we've got this one for you in a couple pairs. We did the studs the other day with no diamonds, and a lot of you said, it wasn't just Linda, a lot of you said, I want something with diamonds. So we put together an earring that is a substantial enough stud, it's really a button style, that it needs the omega back. We don't just put that in randomly. What that is that's oftentimes a more comfortable way to set an earring in the ear. So a lot of people just demand it. Like I know Linda does. She just was like, I don't do posts and butterflies. I just want the omega. Sometimes they give you a little more comfort. They're really, really, I think a lot of people see that big hinge, and if they're not familiar, they think, well, I don't know about having this big hinge of gold right behind my ear. It kind of looks like a clip earring. But clip earrings, I know I won't wear because they just don't really stay on ever that well. And I got to tell you, this is that kind of like a clip meets a post. So it's giving you extra security and really allowing, most importantly, the earring to face out, because a lot of earrings tend to do that. When they're in the ear, they tend to droop. And that's because they're bigger. So what do? If you like a bigger earring but you want it to sit properly, you really need a pricey omega back like this. And we're so thrilled to bring them. I know we're doing a larger version, but they're like $4,000 or $5,000 when they are finished. So I thought, let's just bring out this medium size, which is not gonna be oversized, but it's also gonna be a lot more affordable than when we start to get into some really big sleeping beauties. And there's the big halo you have. And we have a couple pairs, so 7359. So rejoice in that, because I know we have turquoise lovers by the dozens here, and we're always excited to bring them to you. But there's also going to be 2 carats total weight. We did that in studs the other day with no diamonds. So let's add diamonds. 55 points in diamond weight to go along with this. And you also have the omega backings there. So that's going to be, and I'll show you how that works if you're not familiar. It's hinged at the bottom, and I know right now when they're sitting on a wheel all up close, you're seeing the base of the earring. You will not see that when they're on, and that's why I show them on, so you see everything you need to know about your fabulous earring. But done in diamonds, you choose your gold color as well, so you don't have to stick with the one color of gold. You can do whatever you wish here, but it's 2 carats and 55 points in diamonds. And let me start by showing you one on the hand so we can get you the actual measurement. Then we'll show you every which way. This has got this great look, and like I said, we've had a larger version before. Man, they were gone, of course, very quickly, but they were quite pricey. That's what happens when you get into, 10 and 12 carats of turquoise. Here's your 1/2 inch diameter, so you can see there. And then I do want to definitely try one on, as I always do, just so you can see how that disappears. That omega back you do not see. What you see is turquoise and diamonds galore facing out to the world, so that if you are, think about if you're matching. Oh, we've had so many beautiful turquoises. I mean, when you're talking about, again, it's a standard post, so you just pop that post right in, and then it's a hinged backing, almost like a lever back in the way it flips up, but that beautiful omega back style gently rests behind the ear, so it feels no different at all. It doesn't, you know what, Tony, I'm going to remove my other earring again. So I'm doing a lot of earring maneuvering so far, and we're only 43 minutes in. I really just think when you have an earring like this, it's just so invaluable. I mean, we've all been there. we've all had an earring that just doesn't sit right. And when it doesn't sit right, it doesn't make you as apt to want to wear those earrings, right? So this is where, again, bigger style stud. So it's really, really important that it just, you see how it faces out to the world there? So you don't have to worry about it drooping or falling forward. You're seeing the good stuff. You're seeing the Sleeping Beauty. You're seeing the diamonds around it, and we will not even make them. Their set price, it was $1,777. We're going to do a lot better than that. So all you have to do is call, get your favorite gold color, whatever you wish, and this is going to be going out the door in a hurry. Take another look close up. That's just for that size perspective and to see that mechanism, or rather how you don't see the mechanism. All you see are these stunning stones. But we'll make them, you know what, get them out the door right now. Make them $999 per pair. So all you have to do, dial in. Man, those are nice, really sturdy, heavy Omega backs, but not uncomfortable. This is not an uncomfortable earring at all. Omega backs I find to be the exact opposite. Plus, you're never worried about extra pieces to keep track of with stud earrings. I mean, we've all been there where we're going, okay, I don't know which backing goes with which earring anymore, and they're all over and they're getting lost, and this just never happens. It's all one total piece here, perfectly done. We've got a really special buy for you. We're saving you a bunch, almost $800 worth of savings there on that fabulous earring in white or yellow or rose gold, all for $9.99 per pair. So thank you so much. Oh, good. Hi, Holly. Oh, good. Oh, another, I love this. We have another jewelry selfie. I like this. That's wonderful to see. Let me take a look. Well, I remember those earrings well, Holly, and I'm so glad. Oh, that's a beautiful stack. Oh my goodness. Holly, you're gonna have to tell me how that other piercing went there, because I'm seriously, she's got a piercing that I don't even have. I love it. Well, I'm so glad you enjoy those. Perfect. That's exactly what I was doing on the air. I love that stack. So she did the Huggies. You guys remember those Huggies we stacked with the cross drops the other day? Oh my goodness, Holly, I love that on you. So well done. Congratulations. And I love that. And the sister, oh, your sister's getting a pair too. That's wonderful. All right, so $9.99, let me know. Okay, coming up, those are for Linda. All righty, and there's, again, more than one pair, so your name doesn't have to be Linda to enjoy those. We've just got a little luck there to have a couple pairs of turquoise earrings, knowing that they're always popular. Did we have any requests we need to get to other than that? I think we're all caught up and good. So that's done, and then here we go. It is, oh, I do have one orange zircon. It's stunning. How about emeralds? You guys remember the rose ring we did yesterday with the emerald? And it's still here, by the way, if you want it. But we have earrings to match, so that's really fabulous. And then a quick look at something else here. This is my other favorite. So I have two favorites tonight. One you saw and it's gone, the Tanzanite and an opal inlay. But I also happen to have something else that just makes a set like you just don't normally see. Let's take a look at this. Oh my goodness. Yep, there it is again. I'm having that same reaction where I'm just looking at that going, you know what? It's special. And it's different and it's bold, and I'm not even now. Ironically, it has onyx around it. We normally would say, oh, crystal opal needs a darker background behind it, but honestly, it just looks absolutely perfect the way it is. Item number here, call early. I know I got more people mad at me tonight than I have people happy because we've had so many people missing out on stuff, but you can call early because this is going to be, I think we're telling you here, we're showing you we're making everything affordable, right? Here's $72.92. It's brand new here tonight as well. Now, it's a 237 crystal opal. What makes this crystal opal so wild is that it definitely has all the color, but what is really in the back there is that, we were talking about this last night, Joyce, and oh, Christine's not here today. Where's Christine today? She get a Friday night off? Oh, wow. Yeah, what's Linda think? Oh, she just needs another pair then? A bigger pair? Oh, okay. Okay, cool. All right, Linda, we'll keep working on them. All right, so here we go. I was talking about this because we were talking about like that very distinctive color of like a blue raspberry color. That's what the base color of this opal is. It's a 237 opal, crystal opal, and it's 2 carats in black onyx. That is actual natural gem. That is natural gem that is surrounding your stone. It's not an enamel. It's not painted. It's not plastic. It's not faux. This is actual onyx. 2 carats there and diamonds to boot. 5 points in diamonds as well. Set in the white gold. And, well, I love it and Tony loves it, but I don't know if anybody else does. We'll make you love the price. Because if you want to try something new and something different, and that is not some just little tiny, I mean, I like seeing that from the side because you'd think maybe that was just a little bit of a kind of just a flat surface of onyx. No, this has got some depth to it. That's a lot. That's where you get that 2 carat gem weight. And then there's our 2 pieces that are carved so that they act as a frame. They act as a border around your opal. I mean, every angle, this is what I'm showing you now. I'm going to prove that this opal is amazing from every angle, including, can we appreciate it from the back? No, they finished it perfectly, so even better. They added more gold, but you can see here what that's doing from all the angles. Let's show you on the hand, and don't be shy, because I know this is looking like a very, very, very important and therefore pricey piece. I think the modern sleek bail is so nice as well. That really, really looks great. The fact that there's a little bit of an Art Deco feel to this design, and then the bail's really sleek like that, and here we go with a fabulous 1-inch top to bottom. The actual stone here, you can still, even from a distance, you see that gorgeous blues that it has as the backdrop for all the other rainbow colors, the reds and the yellows and the orange, the greens, everything. Take a look on the neckline, and we'll show you that perspective as well, just so you can see another angle at it here. And I think I've got it a little kink there, so there we go. Just see how it moves a little bit. It's all hinged, so it's going to move really well for you. It is not going to be anything like even $9.99. Okay, that should probably get a few people on the phone lines here, right? When it's going under $1,000 for something this exquisite and this just genuine everything. We're talking about all of that opal, and look at how now I'm in even a darker light, even than our up close and than our hand shot, and you're seeing how those colors are becoming more and more vibrant. A beautiful colorway here, and everything you love about really designer jewelry is in this piece, and yet it's not $9.99. Come on in, we'll help you out with this one, and it's just going to be a very limited little deal here. Don't forget it's all finished on the inside as well. So you get everything you could really want or wish for or hope for in a stunning, stylish piece, a statement piece, not oversized, but you definitely see it from across the room. And I'm not even going to ask for $9.99, $8.99, $7.99. I told you, don't worry a thing about the price tags. We're going to help everybody out with those exquisite price tags here tonight. I will not even ask for $7.99 or $6.99. Oh, that's a lot of opal and onyx, diamond weight as well. And it will not even be $699. Call me early. Let's just get it out the door. We have 10 minutes left until our top of the hour special comes around. It's a demantoid out of Russia, and it's a big stone. We'll talk about that. But we are going to get this out the door. You know what? Make it even better than $699. I thought that would really do it. It's not so far. So let's make it even better for you. And here's the back. Again, finished in the back as well. And there is your, I mean, you're really, when somebody looks at you and they see a pendant, they are seeing it from all the angles. It's not just always the top and the front and just like you see there. I mean, you see all that side detail. Look at that opal go. I think you'll always remember you got it on Friday night, Club TVON night. That's like your major rainbow disco ball right there. All the colors in the world in that opal. I can't stop looking at that stone. I'll make it $599 instead, so we can just send it out to one lucky designer lover, and that's all we can do. Just, you know, a major value on a $9.99 should-be piece tonight. Just taking an extra $400, and we'll have ways to, you know, help you out with another set. And again, if you'd like this one, let me know. We'll give it 30 seconds, and we'll be on our way. We've got a big earring special for you. We do. We have an earring wheel for you, as well as that Russian diamond. Is it too early for the Russian demantoid? I mean, it is almost a carat stone, so we're going to talk about that. Also, a dog tag, but with a really gorgeous stone. How about a Morganite? Orange diamond is here. Anybody miss out on those orange diamonds? We've had I have a 26 pointer here, a 26. I've got a pink diamond. Where's my pink diamond? I better show that to you before the top of the hour. Got a really exquisite value on a pink diamond here as well. This one is too good to miss. All right, so let's show that on the early side since there's only one. It's $68.75 coming up next. Let me know, opal onyx diamonds. I am the only one that likes that? Oh my goodness. Well, Tony liked it too. But I don't think I'm going to have to fight Tony to like decide who gets to wear it. Because, you know, he's an appreciation. It's an appreciation piece, right? We love those rares. Okay, so I'm just going to show this really quickly here because what you're about to see is going to look familiar. I wish I would have right now shown you the 73 pointer I had yesterday on the show. I had it and I didn't have time to show it. I had a 73 point pink diamond and it was marked down, but it was still over $30,000. It looks eerily similar to what we're seeing right here, right now on this screen. This is not going to be $35,000. I'm going to ask for a pink diamond lover who wants a big stone to call me because this is our 21 pointer. And it is something about, maybe it's the bezel, maybe it's the diamonds around it. This is looking a lot larger than a 21 point stone. Now that's already a large stone in the pink diamond world. We know that. This is up and over that 1/5 of a carat, reaching towards 1/4 of a carat. Here's what we're going to do. There's a huge value, so I wanted to get it home right here in our last couple of minutes of this first hour, because if you've been waiting and you've been waiting for that moment where you're thinking, well, it's going to be probably a dream that I'm going to have that's going to have a big pink diamond at a small price, but this is it. It's happening right now, live. So again, if you've been missing out or seeing a lot of people missing out, call early. Do so because it's really important. You want to be there ready for this price tag. $68.75 is the item number. It is wild to see what we're about to do because this is a mega stone. It's our 21 pointer. It's got 21 points in just the pink diamond halo around it. So 42 points total in your pinks, and then another bigger halo of white diamonds, 69 points there. There's one. It's going to fly. And we just have solid 14K. You're getting that rose gold and that white gold together, of course. That's really, really well done. We still have our Gents Color Change Garnet, still have the Mandarin. That's all I've got remaining from this hour. I think that Opal and Onyx may be going. Here's what we're going to do on this one. 21, 21, and 69. All set in gold, bigger ring. You've seen it before. The actual twin to it is $35,000. The good news is this one's only $79.99. But do you think it's $79.99? And that's why I'm so excited to show it to you right here in our first hour of a Friday. There's a markdown. Oh, is there a markdown? And I know a lot of us wait for that special moment where TVON just says, let's move a pink diamond. Lower than we ever have before for the size. Better value than you've ever seen for this size. We're going to help you out. It's not $79.99. They're not $69.99. This is our one only here, and we're talking about a lot of different diamond weight. And yet, look at the finishing. It's got that Eiffel Tower finishing on the undergallery. Here's what it looks like on the hand. And please, whatever you do, dial in now, because I've never seen us do. I mean, I've had a lot of pink diamonds. I've been blessed. We're lucky to have pink diamonds here on, a pretty regular basis on our show, and we're thrilled to do that. But this is going to be another level here of value for you. And nope, it's not even $69.59, $49, or $39.99. It is time to make sure this one is finding its home right here and now. This is how we do it. It's just a really special piece. And again, 21 points just on that center. That's really the most important factor, is certainly in that centerpiece, but then the pink around it, the white around that. It's special. And it's not 39. Oh, goodness, this is going to be fights. Call early. Do it right now, because we are showing you what this night is all about. And look at even the elongation of the pear shape. Most pear shapes are a little bit squattier than that. They're going to be a little bit shorter. It says that elongation, which is probably a big reason why we're getting that larger visual. Like you see here, it's not $39, $29.99. It's not even $1,999. Now that's obviously above and beyond all of our other values that we've ever brought to you. But right here and now, it is time. Let this one go. Not even $1,999. How? Why? It's Friday. We're really treating you to something special here. This is what it's all about. These are those values that we just cannot get enough of, that we're seeing markdowns like you've never seen before, and we kind of leave it our little secret, right? Because the people that don't get us on Friday, they don't get us on Friday, so they don't know. And we're just really, really rewarding those of you, the smaller group as it may be. You get those extra special opportunities and values right here like this, where it's not even $1,999 or $1,899. This is for one caller. 21-point pinks. I've had them on wheels before where there's 3 and 4 together, and they're a blowout price of $3,999. So what gives? We're going to make this $1,888 right here, right now. We have 2 minutes left till our top of the hour. Big demontoid coming out to play as well, and maybe we'll do that earring wheel. But let's see who's got this one first, shall we? Take a look at that. Pink diamonds galore, and you've got white diamonds beyond that. $1,888. Huge value there, and we'll see who's got it. Big congratulations to whomever does. I mean, I'm just saying that in advance because that is really, really special right there. Enjoy. $1,888, fabulous piece, isn't it? And then I'll do that earring wheel so that we can get that some really, really, some special last call on some earring studs. And then we also, don't forget, there's an orange diamond I have. I do have an orange diamond. Now, Antonio, do you want this one or can Virginia have it? Okay. Okay. You want it? You got it. All right. Congratulations. All righty. Next up, that one's gone. Let's get our earring wheel set up. I know we're a couple minutes before. Actually, I'll show you the orange diamond. Let me show you the orange. It's a 26 pointer in the orange. We're going to go above a quarter carat, and it still has pinks. I love it. This one, man, you could get a whole collection of pink diamonds here and yellow diamonds and orange diamonds in one show. We've got it all. I mean, there's your pink and your orange together in one ring, for goodness sakes. That's 7085. Congratulations on the pink diamond. Let me know who got that when you know, and we will be on our way. It is time to dial, guys, because once again, 26 points this time around. So we're getting even larger here with our stunning, stunning orange. 26-point center, pink diamond halo around that. I've got a pink diamond weight at 5 points, and white diamond, woo, look at that. White diamond double halo and a split shank, and that's going to be 69 points in diamonds right there. Yet again, sounds familiar. We got a really, really good piece here, and you know what? Ooh, it's just a quick one only. That's genuine orange. I've said it before. Sometimes an orange is really just a yellow with some extra color. Or maybe it's really a brown. And there is a category for brown diamonds. And there's a category for yellow diamonds, and they're rare in their natural terms, but this is even rarer than both what I just mentioned. So you've got extra rarity. Do we love the orange diamond already? You want to be on the line. I wish I had more than one of these pieces, but I do not. We got an earring special coming up in about 30 seconds, so that means I got to make this easy. A $59.99 ring. I'm going to try it on for you. This is one of those mountings, too. I've had some of our most important purple diamonds. I've had a blue diamond, and I've had a green diamond in this mounting. So it's in good company. It's a great way to set up a really rare diamond because the mounting is the perfect size, but it's still carrying through with a lot of extra diamond weight. So it's deserving, right? And again, you're getting pink and white accents. So it's not just like, ooh, the orange is where it's at. You get a little bit of extra rarity all the way out to the very edges of this ring, and I'll make it $1,999 for a quarter carat plus 26-point natural orange. And again, that's not a yellow masquerading as an orange. It's not a brown trying to be an orange. That's an actual orange diamond. All natural in color. All right. Virginia, who got the pink diamond, may I ask? I'm sorry, say it a little louder. Hayden? Pretty name. All right. Thank you so much. Shopped with us before? You got it. $1,999 for a 26-point natural fancy orange. That's important right there. 30 seconds, earring wheel next. Top of the hour is here. So 2 short hours left on our Friday. $19.99 on this beauty, and that's, is it beautiful or is it rare? It's both. It's both. Rare for the gemstone world to put both of those together, because sometimes the rare ain't beautiful and sometimes the beautiful ain't all that rare. So it's nice to have both in one. And that is, it's like the supermodel who also had like a Harvard degree and a master's from Wharton and all this stuff. I don't know if there is such a thing, but I'm just, I'm imagining it. That's kind of what this is like, the gem world equivalent right here. $1,999 only, and that'll be that. Also, if you like big diamond earrings, because there was one other opportunity where I had something kind of like this, and boy, were they popular. We have this kind of wraparound front-facing hoop style with also omegas. So let me show you, just to remind everybody that if that's what you've been looking for, it's awfully exciting to see something. We've only had one pair ever, and they were gone really, really quickly, and those are baguettes. You know what this works well with is the pendant that I had yesterday. There was a pendant with a very similar design that had 466 in diamonds. Well, this earring, even better, 585 in diamond weight on those earrings. So those are coming up in the show as well. All right, let's get to it. Nobody on the orange diamond yet. Shocking. All right, let's move on. Earrings coming up. And let's make this top of the hour really affordable as well. Glad you're with us tonight. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. Glad you're here. 2 big hours left on the show. And we are ready to share with you one of our bigger earring specials we have ever had. It's going to be studs of different varieties. We've got yellow diamonds, more turquoise. So if you're going, yeah, the other turquoise, I don't need all that glitz and glamour. I want something a little more toned down. We've got a turquoise, still has diamonds though, still Sleeping Beauty quality. And then we're going to show you some really, really special quick-to-go aquamarines that are also on this wheel. And did I mention teal sapphires? There are teal sapphires on this earring wheel. So if you have requests tonight, get them in. It's our Friday. It's our fabulous Friday where we see values like really no other show. We're going to have an amazing, amazing array. And just, again, to keep you updated, we've got a big Russian Amantoid still to come in the show. And also a very large but classic Blue Wing Block D for you. So lots to get to. Your requests are welcome. Let's start with a different turquoise. This is not the same one we saw a moment moment ago. This is a little bit just, again, a little bit more petite, and it's going to be still a really nice, this is actually a cushion cut, so there's the difference, and then a nice halo around it. And that's option number one. Then we've got 4 different sets of earrings all coming up here for you that are going to tell you if you're a blue or a green lover, if you like those cooler tones, you're going to be in for a major treat here, because we got a lot of different options on this wheel. As usual, the recommendation is to dial early. That's a really, really good idea. So call on the early side and we can help you out, but this is what we're going to do. I think these are going to go very quickly. This is the aqua, and that's going to be a trillion cut aquamarine there, also with even a larger halo in diamonds. Boy, are these going to be popular. I wish we had more of these. Call us early on the aquas, guys. I'm telling you right now, those are going to fly out of here. Now, there's also going to be a little something special here in blues and greens together, because right now we got a lot of blue, and we're looking at something else here that's going to have a teal sapphire. It's actually a really special diamond cutting. That is just a rare stone. I've had 1 or 2 in rings, and they've been some of our more pricey sapphire pieces we've had. Those are thrilling to be able to bring to you today, but also there happens to be a larger yellow diamond here, so we'll mix it up a bit with the last of its call. I know we had a couple of these just a couple days ago on our weekend shows, and you may have missed them, so there's only a couple of pairs left here. They were very popular, but we were lucky enough to have our designer lend us a few of these yellow diamonds, almost like a designer star. So again, teal, that's blue and green together, but natural. Remember, those are unheated rounds, diamond cut. Then we've got our aquas over here. That is still Sierra Santa Maria in that trillion cut. Here are the yellow diamonds, which are just extravagant yellow diamonds, all beautifully done. And there's your turquoise. So a nice look, kind of mimics what we saw earlier with those round omegas. These are cushion cuts with a more dainty halo and a centered post. So anything you like on this wheel, they're all one price. So you're not choosing based on, well, I really like those, but the budget really likes this. No, all one price. You may even want to get an assortment here and add to the collection in a big way. Let us know what requests you have too for this Friday night. We're happy to stop everything and do those and get everything out the door that we've got. But this is a really special wheel. We have a just limited time with you here as usual, and we're ready to go ahead and wow you with a mega, mega, mega opportunity. And here's how we do it. Instead of paying, guys, these aquas, first of all, the aqua's carat weight here is going to be 80 points in the trillions. The turquoise is going to give you the largest carat weight. The turquoise is a carat 10. Then you've got a fabulous 70 points in unheated teal sapphires and the diamond cuts on the right, and another 35 points in the yellow diamonds in the back. We can recap all that. We'll try them on if you need to see them, but here's what we're going to do instead of the $9.99 price tag. They all should be. On any given show of the week, we stand up here with an earring like that, whether it's on a wheel or individually by itself, and we say $9.99 and let the phone lines ring. But tonight, got a little extra special opportunity. It's our last Friday of June here as well. So the last weekend we get to kick off in the month of June, and then we're halfway through the year, and oh my goodness, everyone starts to talk about holidays, okay? So we're ready to help you out with all these big, big values, give you all those superstar opportunities, and there's not really a basic stone up there. Yellow diamond's probably the rarest, right? But then teal sapphires that are unheated in round brilliance, and aquamarines that are out of the best source. How about turquoise out of the best source in the world? So you've got opportunity to really not just get a beautiful earring, but there's rarity here as well. So you're getting all of that. And I won't make them $9.99 or $8.99 or $7.99 or $6.99. You may want to call now. Get as many as you need. Also, gold color changes, it's an option on anything except the yellow diamonds, because yellow diamonds look best in the yellow gold. Just let the gold kind of melt away and disappear and let the diamonds be the star. How about $6.99 for 30 seconds? I think we can do better. It's Friday. I got to hear the phone lines ring. It's my Wednesday. This is when I get over that hump, okay? So I tell you right now, I like to treat you guys and like to hear those phones ring all night long. We got to shop, right? No better way to kick off a weekend than shopping right here with us because of these values. You always getting a good deal. This is that good deal times 10. So here's what we're going to do. $699, not the price, because I only have one shopper. So far, one shopper. Let's take a look. I know we can get more with more than one. Maybe I should just lower my expect. No, I can't do that. That's just not in my vocabulary. I got to stay ambitious, okay? We got to stay that way. So instead of $6.99, yeah, is it still ambition if you're just like cheating the system here? Because I'm just blowing out prices. Yeah. Which one do you like? Yellow diamonds, item number is 7193. And you know what? Don't make them pay $6.99. Let's go even lower. And these can be worn. Here's why I like to wear these like a little angled like this. This is how I like to do it, where it gives you more of that kind of elegant designer floral look where you go as north, east, south, and west as opposed to square. You can do either. Obviously, there's a center post, so you don't have to do anything special except just rotate it, rotate it, rotate it. However you want to wear them, okay? Kind of what fits the lobe, what fits your style. I'm not making them $699. Which ones do you like? Teal Sapphires. I'm going to show those on the hand. That's, remember, unheated diamond cut. Teal Sapphire, it's 70 points total weight. The Sapphires, 26 points in the halos. Any gold you want on anything but the yellow diamonds. Yellow diamonds have to stay in the yellow gold. Everything else can be changed. These are yellow now. Look at the pizzazz coming off those sapphires. They're diamonds, right? No, they're diamond cut. So when you have a sapphire that's diamond cut, that is looking like it's a blue-green diamond, isn't it? And those are going to be less than $6.99, but I still only have one caller. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you just kind of, I got to kind of like, we dance, right? We got to find out. And if the phone lines aren't lit up at $6.99 on those earrings, then maybe we just got to go lower. And I'll do it. Make them $599 a pair for 60 seconds while they last. The only one you got to keep is the yellow diamonds in the yellow gold. Everything else can be changed for $500. Still have one caller. Oh, there's right. That's the delay. Everyone's watching on satellite. If you're watching on a television, you're on satellite. So should we just give it a 60-second clock to sink in? Or should I go lower? You guys are going to make me go lower, aren't you? Take a look. Let's go. We're going to take them even lower than 5. Yellow diamonds are up there. Nobody has asked about the aquas. I'm so off. I thought those would be the first to go. The aquas are still here. Nobody's even asked about the aquas yet. Trillion cut Sierra Santa Marias. And yes, I'm going to try them all on. So I know that question's coming. I want $5.99. They're still here, huh? Okay. I'm going to go lower. Promise me this. If you need a great gift idea, if you need something special to just treat yourself and you're going, I love the $10,000 ring at TVON, but you know, I really don't want to spend $10,000 right now. You can get a pair of earrings that's gorgeous and not even spend $599. Let me know which one you love. The teal sapphires are verifying. The yellow diamonds are verifying. The aquas and the turquoise, yeah, they're here. I'll tell you what, make them even better than $599, $89, $79, $69, $59, $49, $39, $529, $519, $509, $500. Let's make it even better than that. Make them $499. Now that should do it. 60 seconds, yes. The teal sapphire. Can I try those on or at least put them up to my ear? Let's do that. Let's do that because that's probably going to be a request, right? So let me go ahead and do that for you really quickly here. That's what the teal sapphire is all about from a little bit more of a distance away, just for a, you know, nice size perspective there. I think it helps get a little more of a relevant size perspective when you actually see it up against an ear. So that's the teal sapphire. Those are diamond cut. Remember, diamond cut, halo and diamonds, all VS as well. Any gold you'd like on those. Let's go back to our wheels. See what else is going out the door. Yes. Aqua in yellow gold. Do you say and yellow or in yellow? And yellow. Okay. And you want to see them on? Yeah, let's do it. She's like, not really, but go ahead if it makes you happy. All right. Aqua and also the yellow diamonds coming up against the ear as well. Quick idea on the Aquamarines, since I haven't told you about those yet. I have number 6492 on the aquas. 6492, 80 points in trillion cuts. And, well, at least I got two shoppers. We got two people on the line, so that's better than one. Oh, yeah. If everyone's just stunned senseless right now, come on in. We're not here long. The Aquamarines. Oh, goodness, Tony, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to read this where I can see it. The Aquamarines are 80 points in the trillions and 37 points in that's nice, 37 points in the diamonds there. Let me know. Then we'll go back to the yellow diamonds here and try those on for you. Yes, go ahead, Antonio. Yellow. I'm going to try those on right now, actually. I'm going to put them against the ear. Those are item number 7193 on the yellow diamonds. Important. There's 35 points in yellow diamonds here on your earring in total. Those are the only ones that have to stay in the yellow gold, as they are. So that's going to be just as you see them right here. And this is how, again, you can wear them more squared off if you want, or you can just, I like them like this, north, east, south, west, points like that. So it looks very, you know, shishi designer elegant. So you can do that as well. $4.99 yellow gold only on those. Oh, I have a ring that matches this. I would love those earrings. Don't know if I'm going to get a pair. Take a look at the wheel again. We'll show you all your choices here. Yellow diamonds, aquamarines, teal, Those are blues and greens together naturally in a sapphire diamond cut. And the turquoise. No turquoise lovers today, huh? Nobody liked the other ones. Nobody liked the... I think we've kind of, we've saturated the turquoise market. We have brought you so much of our beautiful, elegant Sleeping Beauty. Yes. Okay, so guys, wait a minute. Should I keep track of the yellow? Because I know those, I think, are sold out. Because I know Antonio, you got a pair, right, Jess? And then Antonio, you got one pair and you got two, Joyce? Okay, I think I've only got then, she's like, I don't even know how many I got now. Okay, so the yellow diamonds are either sold out or there's one left by my count. Okay, there's one left, good. All right, so one left on the yellow diamonds and we're good to go on everything else? All right, final 30 seconds, let's move. I don't have anything else for $4.99, nothing. Those weren't even supposed to be $4.99. Those were a $9.99 wheel that I just made half off. So I'm sorry to say I don't have anything at $4.99 in the rest of the show. There is nothing. There is not a thing. So it's tough to do because we're talking fine, fine, fine. So there we go. $4.99 on that wheel. Great chance to pick them up. Also get ready. We have some really special, even want the Morganite Dog Tag Necklace. It's amazing. Sometimes pieces just look like they're even just too good to belong here. Like they just look so unbelievably like absolutely Fifth Avenue, Madison, those types of places. Out here they call it Rodeo Drive. It's pretty nice. It's a fun place to be. I just like going to look at the cars, Tony. You know me. Every day is a car show in Los Angeles, at least in most parts. And that's what I like to do. They had the big concourse. Did you see it over Father's Day weekend, Tony? Did you see the clips? The big concourse, de Beverly Hills. Yeah, the big one's in Monterey in a couple of months, but you know, they had the little mini version in Rodeo. But that is the kind of piece that you'd see in a store window. That's a rose gold dog tag necklace with a huge Morganite in the middle. So I just want to show it to you so you can call me and kind of reserve it because there's only one. Let's take a look at our earring wheel. I just had to show that. I'm a big fan of Morganites. I love the dog tag style. That's everything. Which one? Let's go with the turquoise. There's that request for turquoise. You knew we had to have a turquoise lover out there. So we'll show the turquoise up against the ear for you. Remember, the turquoise is going to be item number 7253. And that'll be, again, your choice of gold. And it's the same kind of design that you can actually rotate if you want. So you can either wear them completely square or more at an angle like I'm doing there. So do what you wish there. Just like we were kind of maneuvering those yellow diamonds in the same way where you can do them at an angle or you can do them more squared off. That's entirely up to you. All right, so that's the turquoise. Back to the wheel we go, and then we are going to show you what is on the way here next. We've got a really special Russian demantoid. It is the look. I thought it was a 1 carat. I thought it was. Sold these loose last week for a whole bunch more money. So it's really exciting to bring one in a ring. So all finished, ready to go. Call us. I think we've got 1 pair left on the yellow diamonds, it sounds like, and that's it, right? So 4 gone, 1 left. That is a final. Okay, so last call on the yellow diamond earrings. They might have left those for me, Joyce, because I do have a ring. My mom bought it here. Remember that? Do you guys remember so many years ago? She bought I didn't know it was her. She surprised me. I think it was like maybe a couple days before my birthday, and she knew I loved it, and so she called in and bought it. And then after the show, they said, "Hey, this is yours." And I'm like, "Oh, real? What?" So anyway, so nice. And these are the aquas. Yeah, yellow. We have 1 pair left. I mean, I was gonna take it, but you know, go ahead. It happens every time. All right, yellow diamonds gone, sold out. Still have the aqua trillions. We have turquoise verifying right now, and still have those stunning, round, brilliant teals. Teal Sapphire. You can really see the blues and the greens there, can't ya? And then here we go. Let me show you this Russian demantoid because I was thrilled when I saw this and I thought, well, that's going to be a nice, you know, $7,500 ring. And yeah, then I remembered it's Friday. I can do whatever the heck I want. So get ready for some big time value. And don't forget, hey, Cheryl in Illinois, I'll just call you out one more time. Cheryl, Illinois, Cheryl S., if you're out there, I've got a mega, almost 10 karat black diamond for you. And I cannot show it unless I know she's here because I know. Or should I show it because everyone's going, I want a 10 karat black diamond too. I just know how limited these are. We had a 7.5 carat the other day. Actually, Cheryl messaged me today. She wanted that one. It already sold. And so brought out a bigger stone for her. So anyway, here, let's talk to Montoid here. Out of Russia, item number 7321. That's important because that's the OG find. It's the original Ural Mountain find. So we're talking about, can you imagine? We talked about what happened when miners discovered Tavita. We were talking about that earlier with the men's ring I had in the color changing garnet. Can you imagine if you're a miner and you're in the biz, right? You're a miner. They don't just send anybody out to go mine gems. So you're probably seasoned and a pro. And my goodness, if you're mining in Russia, you're one of the tougher ones because the weather is harsh. The terrain is crazy. It's a lot. So can you imagine though when this was discovered? Because this was, something, imagine that nobody knew what demontoid was. Imagine nobody knew that there was a garnet that was capable of dispersing higher than a diamond. Can you imagine when you see that rough, you think, what is this? I mean, I gotta assume they probably thought it was some kind of like neon green diamond. When in actuality, it's more rare than even diamonds. It's a Russian demontoid. This is a highly dispersive garnet. It's the king of the garnet family as far as rarity, no doubt about it. It has this really special, I mean, look at it. And there are so many different levels of color you can get. Like most stones, there are levels. There are different qualities. And with demontoid, it becomes so much about lots of things interacting together, but very important, the color is so primary. Because a lot of times it's more yellowy. Sometimes it's more blue. Sometimes it's just that all-out perfect neon. You're seeing that right here, right now. Thrilled to have this one because what is an 85 pointer actually looks like a 1 carat. It also has 80 points in diamonds beside it. So we kind of made a kind of a concept of a halo a little more interesting with some rotation and some movement and the great different sizes of diamonds you have together. I think I know who this message is from. Mary, is this message from you? No, it's not. Mary, Mary's too busy celebrating right now. Oh, wait, maybe I do have a message from Mary. I do. Mary, I knew it. I had 2 messages. I saw Mary. I was keeping an eye on it, and congratulations. Congratulations. Okay. All my sports fans today, I mean, I know, and I got lucky today. My teams all won before I even came on the air tonight, so yeah. I was a little stress-free tonight, more so than I usually am. But anyway, 85 points on the demontoid, 80 points in diamonds there and the white diamonds. And I'm telling you right now, a rare stone, but that is the color that is premium. It's the best. It's the best. It's the first class on a plane. It's the penthouse of the condo building. It is the stunning superstar private island. It is the 300-foot yacht instead of just the 75-footer. It's the everything of demontoid because we're already in rare. We're already special. No matter what, you could have the ugliest, dirtiest, brownish demontoid and it's still rare. It's still special. That's what I want to drive that point. But then when you get to that very, very tippy top, that's what this is. Because a yacht is a yacht is a yacht is a yacht. I'll take a yacht, But to get the super deluxe, I'll tell you what we're going to do here. I've got a special ring. There's no doubt that color has got to be, probably if I leave it there too long, you're going to say, you owe me for a new TV because that could burn a color into your TV if that sits there for too long. Thank goodness it's swaying back and forth at least, right? It's in any gold you wish. And it is going to be, well, look at this. No surprise, $54.99. Here's what I'm going to do instead. I'm going to try it on. I'm going to get it in any gold color you wish. So if you don't fancy the yellow gold with your demontoid out of Russia, no problem. If you want to go white gold, this is just a perfect display of brilliance because the diamonds around it are pretty brilliant on their own. But yet it's the demontoid that takes center stage, not just because it's so large, but not just because it's that unbelievable neon green, but because it has the maximum brilliance. So excited on that. You know what I'll do? I'm not even going to ask for $54.99. It is Friday. Let's make it easier. And maybe, just maybe, if this has been eluding you in your collection, here's the time to jump in and get it. One more thing. I'm going to grab a millimeter gauge because I want to show this to you. But you know what? I'm going to get a measurement because this is going to prove my point. And I'm going to go ahead and measure it live here on the air exact. This is, sure enough, as I figured, 6 millimeters. 6 millimeters in a round is equivalent to a 1 carat diamond. It's also equivalent to a 1 carat demontoid. So that is why I'm saying it may be 85. That's a big carat weight, but it looks even larger because it's going to be that millimeter dimension of 6. Let's go ahead and talk about what we can do here because I'm going to get everybody involved. I know that now at least hockey's over for the day. So actually, I think this is the last of the finals I have to compete with. in hockey. I think the other games are going to be on the weekend evenings and on a Tuesday, right, Mary? Right? Sunday night and Tuesday night, I want to say. So we're good. But this is so I'll help root. But here's what we're going to do instead of $54.99. Welcome everybody in. If you just tuned in, just joined us, glad you're here. It's not even going to be $5,499. I'm putting it on the auction block. But that is supposed to be the price tag that we offer it for, and proudly tonight. I'll give you an 85 pointer that's got a 6mm dimension all day long at $5,500, and be proud. I'm not going to do this for $55. I'm going to put on the auction block and we're going to see who's with us. Let's check it out. There is nothing quite as electrifying in the gem kingdom as demantoid is. There are neon stones, like we call Mahenge neon, we call Blue Wing Block D neon. But there is nothing that competes with the true, this is a neon color. It's not just this is like a two-way neon. It's not just the neon we refer to at that gem adjective that talks about a stone that's able to glow more so in lower light. We're actually talking about neon also as a descriptor, as an adjective of the color. So instead of being just a green, it's a neon green. I'm not starting at $5. I'm not starting at $45. I'm not even starting at $4,000. The objective rather, is to get everybody in. Let's do it. Not even $35, because I know this is a stone that's typically out of reach, especially in big sizes. A lot of people are just saying, well, I guess I'll have to sell it for a 10-pointer, which is still large. A 10-pointer is large in this stone. But we're not going to ask for $4,000, because I'm well aware that, as you know, again, we've been shopping together for a long time, but not everybody's got a demantoid. I'm not talking to a vast majority of the folks right now, myself included, and we don't have demantoids yet. Maybe it's because it's scarcely here. Maybe it's because when it is here, the prices are a little higher, as it should be. It's not offered much of anywhere else. It's super rare. Let's take a look at it. It's not $4. It's not $35. I mean, I saw what I had to do on that earring wheel, so that gave me got me primed and ready here. So instead of even $35 or $3,000 or $2,500, we're not starting there. I need activity. Remember, we're carrying over from yesterday when I had a lot of one-bidder auctions. One and dones all night long. And that was on a Thursday when we're supposed to have all kinds of people. How about $2,000 to start instead, with a $50 increment in any gold you want, in any size you want, and there is your major 6mm round Russian demantoid. Horsetail inclusion will be there as well. So it's going to have not something that's included with the naked eye. You don't see it even on camera here. But if you were to look, take a really, really refined loop. If you're able to look through at a higher magnification than the 10-power cameras we have, you will see the wispiness of that rare, exclusive to Russia inclusion that is called the horsetail inclusion. It's the bisylite inclusion that gives you that wispy quality that is centered within that stone. And we don't have 2,000? Uh-oh. Well, I should have figured, right? There's a major, major value happening already. If we can get a couple, let's go for one. Let's go for activity at all. It is time to dial. Here's what we're going to do. Not even going to ask for $2,000. We're going to go even lower, and we may have the open, actually. Hold on, we have a request here. I'll take it. Just want to grab this here. Sally, we've got your request coming up. Sorry to leave you guys, but maybe we're verifying. I'll tell you what. Not even $2,000 to get it started. I mean, my goal in life, at this point, when you've been offering as many pieces as I have for so many years, the real goal right now is to hopefully, yes, entertain you. Day by day, educate, entertain, show you great values. Yes, that's the all-encompassing goal. But to be very specific, when we have these opportunities to offer stones that we know are very rarely anywhere else, if we can't do it, who's going to provide you the opportunity? I look at it as a responsibility. I look at it as a true, it's more than just a goal, it's a responsibility. And I know this is not how the world works. When something gets limited or something is, not available, the price is supposed to go up. It's supply and demand. Even I understand that basic economic concept, because econ was not my strong point, right? But we understand that when something becomes very scarce, it becomes even usually more pricey. Here's Mother Nature's scarcity, and we're looking for two. And I realize that we don't have a lot of this material. So let's even make it more affordable so that if it is something you want to try, if it is something you want to see what all the fuss is about, this is the way to do it, and it's not going to break the bank to do it. And you're getting not a small stone. I'm not saying settle. I'm not saying get a dirty stone or one that's not premium color or one that's just a so-so size. We're giving it all to you And we're going to make it less than $2,000 to start because I want to get activity and open that door to a lot of different collectors out there tonight. And it's therefore not even $2,000 or $1,900 or $1,800. The increment's going to stay the same. We'll still give you all the extras we always do, but I'm not even asking for $1,800 or $1,700 or $1,600 because I want everybody in. And I realize on Friday that may not be a lot of people, but we're going to try. That's the idea here. So instead of $1,600, it's not. We're going to start at $1,500 only. And that's it. And we're going to look for activity because it's as simple as this. 85-point Russian Demontoids, you couldn't get it alone. I know that. I had Russian Demontoids featured on my last Loose Gemstone show. Did you see that? Where we had a few rare stones for the first time they came out to play. They weren't this affordable by themselves. They didn't have gold with 80 points in VS Diamonds. So here we go. Do we have the open? Let's try it on again. And then Sally hoops are coming up for you. So don't go anywhere, Sally. We've got your hoops you requested just came in. That's what I went off stage to go grab there. All right. That's going to be, wow. Well, let's watch the neon. Watch this. Let's block the light. It just gets brighter. Just gets brighter. Do we have the open? Do you like how I like to open up the world of rare exotic gems to more than just the super wealthy, more than just the multi-billionaires, more than just there are folks that literally hire people on staff to go hunt the world for gems, like they hunt down gemstones all across the world. Good gig if you can get it. I'm surprised nobody's hired me to do that yet. I will travel. I only don't because I'm here all the time. I can, I will. I'm capable. Okay, I get a little motion sickness these days. Yes, even on planes. Even on my car ride here, it's such a long commute. By the time I get here, I'm dizzy. It's true. It's true. But do we have the open? We might have it. Oh, we've got it. Yes? Oh, we've got it. Congratulations. I mean, not congratulations yet. Antonio, you were on this one and now you're not? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Let me know. Okay, so we have the open. Virginia, you were in and then out? You what? Oh, good. What's Friday? Hi, prank callers all across the world. Nice to have you guys with us. Thank you for calling. See, that's being polite to a fault, right? When you start thanking the prankers and the pranksters and the you know, the folks out there on a Friday night, you know. It's what Mama taught, right? Do you ever teach your kids that? Be just, you know, say thank you a lot. Yeah, no matter what. Appreciation. I'm appreciative that we have people watching. There's a lot of stuff you could be watching right now. You know, there's 1,000,001 things to be watching. I did watch that movie last week, and I did watch a movie. It was a monumental moment. I watched a movie at home. I didn't go to a theater or anything. That I don't do. I don't do that. But I did watch a movie. I did. All right, are we ready? I've got another one on tap this weekend, I think, too. Yeah. So I watched Father of the Bride, the new Father of the Bride with Andy Garcia. It was cute. What did my brother say? Because he was watching it at his house. We even roped Brian into watching it. He was watching it with his people, and I was watching it with my people, and my mom was watching it, all different places, and we were all watching it together. What did he say? He said it was a confection of a movie, and I agree. That's only something my brother would say. He goes, that was a cute little confection of a movie. And it was. It was cute. But see, I have a problem. Every time I see Andy Garcia, I think about two things. I think Ocean's 11, or Ocean's, all of them, and then I think about Beverly Hills Chihuahua. He's either he's a multi-billionaire casino owner in my mind, or a German Shepherd. So it was hard to watch him in anything else, just hearing him. Let's see. You can guess what this weekend's movie selection is. It just came out on Amazon Prime, so I'll be watching that this weekend. It'll also be a confection of a movie, I have a feeling. 1,500 we have and nobody else. That's it, that's all. All right, let's give it a fight. That is just, I am failing miserably to get these best rare of the rare of the rare, and we've got one bidder again. It happened all night last night. I think I was, 3 for 3, 4 for 4? If I was a baseball player, I'd be an all-star. When you're 4 for 4 on one bidder, one and done auctions as a home shopping host, it ain't good. But here we are. And Sally, we've got your request. Thank you for your patience. They're here, they're waiting, 42-point hoops coming up. But we're at 15. I'm gonna give it a final 2 minutes and we'll see it out the door. It's gotta go bye-bye. So it's a big stone. And it's rare, rare. I didn't just bring you any old stone. We're bringing you that amazing color. And I know a lot of people now are probably going, yeah, I believed all that until I saw your low open. Now I think it can't be that good. That is the danger and the risk that I run by lowering the open in an effort to get more than one person, when sometimes it backfires. But we've got 2 more minutes to get you in. It ain't over yet. More baseball reference, Yogi Berra. It ain't over till it's over, right? This is why I never leave again. I will never leave a sporting event early. I will never do it. I will never do it. One time I was at a baseball game in LA, and my neighbor texted me. He said, there are people shooting a music video in your driveway right now, and do you know about that? And I'm like, nope, but I'm at a Dodger game, so take care of it. I ain't leaving. He's like, they're doing like wheelies and circles, and I'm like, I'm at a game. If I was at work, I'd leave, but at a game, no. No. Live TV, no problem. I'll be there in an hour. But no, I wasn't leaving my game. Anyway, take a look. I know. And by the time I got home, they were long gone, so I assume my neighbor took care of it. He took care of it. Anyway, what? That's a very LA thing to happen, right? I know. It's very LA. Yeah. Kind of stuff happens. All right, 1,500, last call. Let's try it on one more time in case you missed it. Any gold you want. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold. Tony's probably going, was the game at least worth it? Did you see something good happen? Did something, no, but I stayed. I will not leave a game early. You're never going to hear me leave. Nope, nope. You got to see it through the end. I feel that way about my shows too. You know, you can't give up. You just got to, just, work a miracle like we're doing here. You know, didn't get an open for a while, no problem. Just lowered it some more, no problem. Oh yeah, there's always a way. Final minute left, minute 10 remaining. Do we have anybody thinking about or verifying that wants to go only $50 extra to put you potentially in the lead? What's up? Can I help you with anything? You know what, I was thinking about that just now. I'm going, you know what? Traditionally, I think white gold, but there's something about when this stone moves that there's a lot of those bright neons, so the yellow works. You don't see a lot of the gold until you move it all the way to the side. But you can really do anything. I personally just kind of tend to look at how many diamonds there are, and I want to carry that white diamond effect down the sides with the white gold. That's what I would do. But there's something that I really, appreciate about this in the yellow. Rose gold's an option as well. You're going to choose the gold color. You're going to choose the size. How am I only at $1,500 for this? Anyway, we got 25 seconds to figure it all out. We'll have a winner now in 22 seconds from right now. That's why probably at this point, if you're dialing now, you're probably going to be a little too late, but we are here with 15 seconds left to find our winner here. Let me know if we got 1550. There you can actually, on the screen, you see more of the band. When it's on the hand, you don't see a lot of the band. So feel free. It's not a really, really big decision. It sounds weird, but it's not. It's not going to be what anyone's looking at. Everyone's going to have their eyes set on the prize, which is that gorgeous center stone. So our final call, do we have 1550, yes or no? Kevin, are you available or no? Okay, so no? Okay. Hang on, guys. I know we've got... Now, Joanne, are you on this one? Okay, and anybody else? Virginia, Antonio, did you get your caller back? No? Okay. So, I'm going to get to hoop earrings for Sally's request. I think a lot of people are going to like these hoops. Let me know if you've got 1550, yes or no. Oh, we're all set, Andy. I think we're good. That's it? Uh-oh. Oh, no. I can't sell it for this. Where's my power bid? Where's my $2,800 power bid? Where is it? Do we have 28, 25? I'll take 2,000. At this point, I want to hear 2,000. Or do we have 1,550? I know. Tony's like, then you better ask for $500 increments, not $50 increments. Well, here we are. You got it? Yes, no? Sold. Congratulations, that's gone. Okay, so let's show the hoops for Sally. Sally, this is a wonderful request because actually I think a lot of people are going to love these hoops, and everybody can wear a hoop like this. This is not going to be that super small or super large, so they always work because sometimes hoops are too small for people. Like sometimes a Huggy doesn't work for everybody. So this is that happy medium. Truly, literally, it's like the happy medium size. It's item number 410, and it'll be 42 points in diamonds. Thank you so much on that, Demontoid. Enjoy, enjoy. So she was looking for about a half carat with a 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch. Perfect. This is 42 points in diamonds, just on the outside in the pave, and they are a 3/4 inch hoop, which will show you all the ways, all the looks from all the angles and all the distance and all of that good stuff. But this is for Sally and anybody else. Luckily, we have a couple pairs by request here. Nice value, too. They got a nice little healthy discount before they on their way out here. Yes. You know what? You weren't here, but I had this debate with Joyce just a few seconds ago. Like, honestly, I would prefer white, me personally, but it looks really good in the yellow, too. So I would say stick with one of those colors. My response is no rose. Does that narrow it down? No rose. That's my response. I prefer no rose gold with the Demontoid. I say yellow or white. So here are hoops. 42 points. Let me show you from a distance here, give you the measurement so you can see that diameter from a couple of different perspectives. It is a reversible style. So if one day you're feeling the diamonds and the next day you're feeling gold, you've got a choice. And you're going, what do you mean reversible? How can a hoop be reversible? Well, it's going to just require a little bit of creativity on your part. Just put it in the opposite way. If you've never done it before, try it. I started doing it on the air here for the first time just a few months ago, and I'm like, well, that's kind of cool. Let me see if I have any earrings at home I can reverse. Yes, Jess, go ahead. Wait a minute. What'd they say? Oh, how nice. I was just thinking about her a few minutes ago, Jess, because these earrings came out. And aren't these earrings similar to what she has? Those there? I mean, I'm remembering those, right? She has something similar in her collection. Oh, wonderful. Well, hi, Carolyn. Hi, Mark. Thanks for joining us. It's been a while. It's been a minute. Uh-oh. What's happening? Look at this. So 3/4 inch. Yes, I'll try one on. And reversible. Put it in backwards, and you'll have mirror finished gold. It's a hinge style at the base. You're going to basically, it's a locking post. So all you have to do is click it into place like a clicker, but it's easy, because it's got that length, and then it's going to definitely clear the ear. So you have no worries about, it's not a true huggy. Huggies are usually a 1/4 inch or a 1/2 inch in diameter. So this is meant to give you a little bit of a drop, and we're going to do better than the $9.99 price tag they used to be. Like I said, on the way out for the request for Sally, they got a fabulous markdown here, which is really nice. And this is what they look like on the ear. So you can get another idea here of what they're all about size-wise and just how you can kind of play with them. Now, this is not an inside-out style. It's one of the few that we do that is not, but that's, again, to make them a little bit more affordable. Maybe that's going to give you a little more casual nature to it as well, and really special look. And you can see how there's plenty of length there too. Even if you've got a lobe that's, you know, a little bit lengthy, that's okay. These are going to clear that lobe and give you that nice little drop, but subtle, nothing too dramatic. So I'm going to go back to the wheel, and then I'll flip one just to show you, you know, again, just up here how easy it is to just put that in the opposite way that you normally would. And you've got a reverse style. You've got solid mirror finished gold in the front if you want it to be. And we'll make them better than $9.99. Like I said, we're going to do a lot better than that, actually. We're going to make them a lot less so that you can have that extra, extra, extra value. And I would say sometimes with a hoop, if it's smaller, you can stack them up the ear. I know Holly was just showing me a photograph of how she works her different hoops together. This is just a look from a distance here of the mirror finished gold in the front. So I just popped it in, and you've got that look as well. So just an idea. It's the same earring, just put it in the opposite direction, and that's what you get. So another look, I didn't even really do it properly, but I didn't actually fully fasten it. But back to the wheel we go. At least it gives you an idea that that's just two ways to wear earring. And here's what we'll do instead of $9.99. Final call on this price tag, because diamonds and gold are going up in extreme ways, and we're just happy to bring them to you at an incredible value, as we like to do. I will make them only $599 a pair. Quick request that we brought out for, again, you don't need to be the requester to take advantage, because it's a staple of ours. It's one of our mainstays, our favorites, our, you know, just true classics, right? I mean, there should really be kind of an essentials collection in jewelry, and that's really what I think we're looking at here is, you know, whether it's a hoop or a stud, or I think you kind of need both. You know, they're going to give you different ways to wear them and different occasions to wear them for. So $5.99 for the pair. It's a super enjoyable piece. And yep, $5.99 gets you white, yellow, or rose gold. 3/4 inch tends to be across the board our most popular length when we offer hoops here. So, you know, if you're not sure where to start, that's always the one I recommend. Unless you know exactly what length you like in a hoop, this is the one I always say for everybody who comes to me and says, you seem to be the hoop girl. Let me know, like, what do you like and what do you do? And what do you think, and where should I start if I'm not a hoop girl, but I want to be one? This is where I would recommend to start. You can always build the collection from there on out, but this is the way to do it. Speaking of hoops, Andy, it's looking very interesting. It's, I mean, not tonight, but this morning, it looked like Kyrie talks. I'm just saying. Okay, so $5.99, we're manifesting. We are, you and I together will manifest. Yes, go ahead, Kevin. Do you have a, oh, thanks for taking a phone call for us. I know it's just nice to have you here on a Friday. I mean, right? Sometimes you're here on Friday, sometimes you're off. Hi, Brenda. Brenda, sure. Okay. I don't think I got anything, Brenda, in your email. Oh, maybe it's just not coming through. Okay. So, yes. And whenever you're ready, I got your email yesterday, Brenda. Whenever you're ready, we can help you out. Whenever you're ready. Yep. Got that email. Just, yep. Didn't feel like I needed to respond. It's whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready, we got you covered. All right. Coming up, we're doing custom designs. All right. I've got one Diaspora to show you. We did bring out a 2271 Blue Wing Black D tonight. And you know what I want to do is a quick wheel. So Sally, let me know. And I know that was kind of the general where you wanted to be, 1/2 carat-ish, 1/2 to 3/4. That's the one I recommend. If you want to go an inside-out style, I brought out the whole variety of inside-out styles that were all 3/4 or 1/2 inch last night. So I suppose could probably bring those back out, but we spent a lot of time on a request yesterday for all of our 1/2 inch. So if you have access to the show's recording, you could always see those there, or if you need to see them again, let us know. All right, coming up, I know with today's day and age, a lot of people always say, do you want me to recap that? And they're like, oh, no bother, I've got it recorded on my TV. Or I've got the Facebook feed, so I just go back and look it up, and there it is. So I know, I sometimes forget how wonderful technology has helped the home shopping world evolve. So let's go ahead and move right along here, and we've got a really special wheel for you as we are already, how did we get so near to the final hour? That I do not know. But here we go with a quick wheel of very important high-end museum pieces, and yet incredible value. I'm going to start with, well, this little baby, I tell you, tonight's the night. Tonight's the night it gets a home. Tonight is the night we get the Mahenge. I'm going to start there, but I got to zoom back because there's going to be 4 rings on this wheel. This one's going to be centered up. Keep calling on the hoops, by the way. We're very busy on the phone lines right now for the hoop earrings. So grab as many of those as you need. Get white, yellow, rose. Maybe get a set if you're like me and you like to switch up your gold colors every day. That's the way to do it. Here is a very large, it's like a heart without the cleft mandarin. Then I also have, now I do think this may be the fastest to go. Here's the Colombian emerald. In the designer mounting, 2-tone gold, absolutely gorgeous emerald cut emerald. I mean, really, truly beautiful. And here is my classic. I have not had a Tanzanite this classic in a while because we get really creative and we love those creative, unique mountings, but sometimes a lot of gals just want to keep it classic here. There's the Tanzanite that I think is best suited as a classic in our collection of rings. Now, all 4 are going to be the same incredible blowout price. This is why we recommend dialing in early, because they are, once again, sure enough, one of a kind. So a really quick opportunity. We're going to walk you through some carat weights to get you familiar, a little acclimated to what we're looking at. We know they look good, but we want to know what makes them up, right? What gives you the beauty here? This is the 427 Blue Wing Block D. It's 27 points in diamonds, keeping it more simple stated on the sides there. So that's a cushion cut 427. We go to the 114 in the Mahenge, rose and white together. I am offering to do that in any gold you want, even if that's just 1 tone. Remember when we saw the smaller version with the mandarin earlier and it was only yellow? Well, you could do that. If you want to go only white or only rose, that's a huge extra expense on our part. You're not paying for it. Let someone else pay for all those customizations. That never happens, but we're doing it. So if you want all 1 color, we can do that. I love it in the rose and the white. That's what I would recommend. But if you absolutely, if that's at all a diversion for you, or if that's something that's dissuading you from this amazing piece, then no problem, we'll take care of it. Also have that mandarin. Now the mandarin is a really cool pear shape. It looks like a heart shape, but it doesn't have that specific cleft. So it is really truly a pear shape, but it's shorter than most elongated pear shapes. It's a 457. That'll only be in yellow gold. That one cannot be changed. But it's a 457 mandarin with 9 points in diamonds finished on the inside. And then we go to the emerald. I saved maybe the best for last here. Maybe it's because it's my birthstone, but I don't know. It's a really special 118 Colombian, and they're normally a fortune. Yes, a 118 is actually going to look like a 2.5 or so, because that's what emeralds do. There's the magic of lesser density. But you've got, I know what you're looking at is that the color, the glow, the size, all simultaneously coming together. Plus, there's a carat 05 in diamonds to go with that ring as well. They're all one-onlys. So all we can do right now is give you the best possible price and make sure they disappear and go right out to your home for you to enjoy and wear and love and respect the stones, because those are some very exotic stones we have up there. And maybe Tanzanite you've heard of and see elsewhere, but you do not see blue winged block D. That Colombian emerald is everything, right? The Mandarin Garnet is fantastic. It's 4 carats 57. And the Mahenge, larger version for what we normally see in Mahenges, which are a stretch to get to 1 carat, this one goes up and over the 1 carat mark. So we're ready. If you're ready, I'm ready. We're about to go out to a limb on this price tag to get each and every one of these individual 4 pieces out the door, all incredible qualities. Really the best of the best. I mean, the Mandarin Garnet is stunning. We touched on this earlier. We had a 1 carat or so stone. That was a cushion cut. This is the big pear shape, set into solid gold. So well done. We have that really special Colombian emerald. And then you've got a really important blue wing block D. That's a 4 carat plus. But we don't see them that often in this type of setting. Blue wings we see, but sometimes it's a bridge or it's a wide band or it's the big signature. All great looks, do not get me wrong. But this is that truly classic. And then the Mahenge. These prices. Do you remember when that Mahenge a couple of days ago was $49.99? I do. Granted, I should remember that, right? I was up here telling you about it. The emerald, $10,000 plus. It went down to $72.99. The Mandarin Garnet, the 457, modified, pear shape, heart shape, wannabe, yellow gold only, $11,812. That was where it started. It came down to $69.99. And the blue wing, which is our 427. Cushion cut, it's the rectangular cushion that we love, gives you a lot of length. It extends the stone. It tends to look even bigger than it weighs, not quite like emeralds do, but it tends to give you that extra, the length and the elongation of it makes it look a little larger. That one was $14,457. That was the highest start price. Up here was the blue wing block D. They're all coming down. It's now or never time on these 4 last pieces. It's our last looks at the 4. They are must go, all right. This is like a new level of must go. Call early, take a look. They're all one only, so when they're gone, and we need callers because we are just going to move them. We want to make sure you're on those phone lines, ready to go, because my lowest price on any one of them should be, that's the actual wheel price. But when you're 2 hours in, you start to get a nice, solid feel for where the show is. Let's get them out the door, and let's go lower if we got to, and we got to. That's the deal. You're going to save a bundle here. Just get on those phone lines quickly because we don't want you to miss out. Whatever you do. Again, the only one that stays as it is the yellow gold Mandarin. Everything else. This is two-tone right now. That can be changed. This is two-tone. That can be changed. Here's a classic. You can have yellow or rose if you want. Are we thinking about any? Because I know $49.99 is just getting in the way. The Mahenge should go. It's a carat 18. That's going to be brand new price tag on the 114. What did I say? 114 is the carat weight on the Mahenge. It's item number 5746, and it's not $49.99. It's my lowest red price on this bag. Let's get it better. Yes. Thank you, Sally. I'm so glad we had what she was looking for tonight. Thank you, Sally, for chiming in with, she had that first request of the night. I love it. Thank you so much, at least during the show. So thank you, Sally. Enjoy those earrings. Wear them in good health. Let's get these out the door. $49, $39, $29.99. Better yet, we're going to take them lower. Somebody's got to get that emerald. I'm really thinking about that emerald. By the way, look at the side profile on the emerald. It has a big bezel set diamond and then diamonds going up towards the top centerpiece there. There's the 1 carat 14 Mahenge. The 420, remember here are your 4 carat plusers here, 427, and then the 457. Let's make every one of them disappear like magic. Not even $29.99. We need callers. We have 1 caller thinking about that Mahenge. We'll try that on for you. That one's gonna go. You don't get carat 14s. I don't even think we could do a 1 carat for this price. Not at $29.99. I'm going extra. Here's the Mahenge on the hand. Let's get them gone. Every single one's got to go. We are 8 minutes now until the top of the hour. Let's help you. Not even 29. Not even $2,500. $2,499 is fantastic. Let's go lower than even $1,999. This is the one, Mahenge. Look at how bright. It's not lacking in the neon. It's not lacking in the pinks and the reds. You get it all. They're not 19. We'll go even lower. I'm still just looking at one caller on the lines, and nobody's even asked about that emerald or the huge mandarin or the mega blue wing. How about $1,899? I'll do better. We're going to get them all gone right now. The very first callers make them $1,888. The sweetest deal here tonight on Wheels is right there. Any one of the four you want for $1,888, and all of them just deluxe individual stones. The Mahenge is gone. Congratulations, 5746. I'm curious if they're going to keep it that way in the rose and the white or switch it up. Love that we're offering that on everything but the Mandarin. So take advantage. We got our last call. Let me actually come in a little closer. Once we get that really towering tall Mahenge out of the way, we can really zoom in a little bit further for you and give you an even closer look at these three incredible stones. Remember, 4 carat 57 on the Mandarin Garnet pear shape. That's too close. We got a jumpy zoom these days. Camera's seen better days. But there's the big mandarin, then their emerald. The emerald is the 118. That's where I got that 118. 118 is the emerald, and then the 4 carat 27 on the Tanzanite. All right, last call, 60 seconds. Just wanted you to see those really, really well so you can really get an appreciation. And then whatever one you want to see or thinking about, we'll try it on for you and give you those details once more. But that is a fabulous way to shop the big and the best and the really just, again, why is that emerald there? Maybe what I'll do, Tony, is just give numbers here on each one with the graphics. So let me start with the emerald because I think that one's got to go here. And this is going to be, there's a viewpoint when you actually see it level up to the camera's lens there. 7067 is the 118 Colombian. Yes, it looks double. It's got a 105 diamond weight. That's going to be right now in the white and the yellow. Which one for you, Jess? Let's try on the Mandarin next. You got it. And then we'll bring that in full view for you. Here's the Mandarin. Item number there is 5649. Few burnished diamonds on either side, 3 diamonds on each side of the ring. So that's going to be, item number is 5649. It is a pair. So again, has that kind of broad shoulder to the pair there, and then a little bit less elongated, so it looks like a heart shape without the cleft, which is an interesting way to do a Mandarin. They obviously were willing to waste a lot of rough to get that cut there, which makes it a premium level gem. You also have the 457 size. That's helping along there with that premium level of ring. And you've got diamonds burnished into the sides. That's yellow gold only, and that is all finished on the inside, which I will show you here close up. So we'll move that aside for a moment, show you the inside of how that Mandarin is finished entirely with our logo embossing on either side there. So just a nice little nod to TVON, the creator of the ring there. And of course, Mother Nature we have to thank for that incredibly vibrant neon stone, and then the setting done by our designers for you. So that's 1888 on that one. Let me know if it's gone. That's a one only. That one stays in the yellow gold. Huge value there. Okay, so our last call, we are only down to an hour or so in the show. So we've got a lot to share with you. Any requests you have, make sure you jump in with those requests. Get them in. We want to help you. And then we also have, I got to show this ruby necklace really quickly before we get to our top of the hour. There's a ruby necklace with diamonds with the chain. Sounds like an expensive proposition, doesn't it? All that together in one. Watch this. We've got the emerald creeping on it. Oh, okay. That's a very, once again, with all these incredibly bright, clean, absolute best of the best rubies. Are you ready for Burma's best here? I don't know. 7173 is the number here. We have one piece. Decked out in diamonds. Call me early. Let's return to something really crazy. 7173 is the number. It's a 91-point Burma, perfect glow. Just complete transparency all the way through the stone. Every angle. Call early, please. July is coming up. We're a week away. This is July's birthstone, but it's an important stone for everybody to own because it's simply the best ruby out there. We've got a diamond weight of 40 points. You're getting the chain. The chain has 2 bezel set diamonds, really intended to go one on either side of the pendant. The pendant is even finished on the inside. All of that, no collars, because you look at that and you're like me, you go, well, I know exactly what that's going to be. You know jewelry inside out, right? You know exactly where that's going to be. Anybody else would ask $12,500. We'd ask $39.99. I'm doing better. I think that's a value already. When you can save $8,000 on something, take it. I'm doing better than even, yes. Yes, I do. You want to take a gander at a 517 round? I've got it. Real quick on this one before we get to another Mandarin, I'll tell you what. Anybody want that? Make it $9.99. With the chain. With the chain. Let me show it on the hand. It's finished. It's got the chain that's worth that price alone. Here's the gorgeous piece from a distance away. And you see how you can move the chain? So your diamonds can be all on one side. You can go asymmetric. You can pop that pendant off and use that chain with other pendants you have and love, or pendants you don't even have yet, but purchase in the future. Here's your length. The pendant itself is right about 7/8 of an inch. I'm going to show it on the neckline next, and let me know who's got it for $999, because with July coming up, and you're going, oh goodness, because I struggle with this. Mom always expects jewelry for her birthday. That's what she wants. I mean, she's got everything else she needs. So, jewelry's kind of a nice, fun thing to give to the jewelry lovers out there. And, it's like always a struggle at this point. What do you get? The jewelry lover who's got it all. I don't know how many people have a ruby in a pendant. Usually we see them, really structured in rings first, but look at the glow even from like across the room. So Antonio, do you have this necklace? It's the full-on necklace. It's $9.99. I gave it a really low price just so we can move on to our next Mandarin request. Oh, and lobster claw with 3 adjustable links. So 16, 17, and 18 inches in the chain itself. All right, let me know who's got it. Let's go back to our wheel, and I'm going to show that next Mandarin. Ruby's gone. Thank you so much. Here we go with the Mandarin round. Here it is. So, wow. Okay, Jess, do they have a good pair of sunglasses? UVA, UVB, all that. We need all the protection there. Look at how amazing this is. That's another option. 7283 is the number. Brand new tonight. Here's a perfect round man. I talked about the pear shape being a wasteful cut in that particular proportion. Well, this is 517 and a round. So we just got even more deluxe. And that's a 517 with 58 points in diamonds in this amazing pave 4-leaf clover kind of style. Clover, also designer, you know who. 7283 is that number. That's a little bit more than my discount because obviously, look at that round. We've given it a lot to love. Also, you're getting way more diamond weight than the last one. The last one had just a few accents, 9 points. This is 58 points of larger round brilliance. Now, every single one of those sections around it, they're concave. So there's a really interesting dimension this has. Want to try it on for you as well. You still can't also, maybe if the yellow gold was a deal breaker for you in the last one, this one can be changed. So we can actually do this particular design in the white or the rose for you. So that's good news too. If you were just going, I really like the contrast of white gold with my Mandarin, you've got that option here. And look at how completely, you take a neon stone and you cut it to a Portuguese round like this, it just elevates your neon. Well, Jess, if they like it, it's brand new. I've got a price tag here, but I'll just take it to a new level because I want to kind of make it feel like that last blowout wheel, even though this is brand new and supposed to be $52.99 today. I'm going to do something better for you if you like it. I'll get it under $3,000. I'll get it under $29.99. I'll make $52.99 a was a distant memory. And we'll get this even lower than $29 or $28.99 or $28.88 or $27.99. This is the largest round we have. I can't even think of any other rounds at all, larger or smaller, that we've got in Mandarin. I'll make it $2,777 first caller. And who got the amazing ruby necklace? Barbara, well done. Where was she calling from? In Illinois. Wonderful. Thank you, Barbara. We'll have it right out to you. $27.77 on a 517. Love it. First caller on that one. Let's go back to the close-up here, show you what that's all about. Yes, please. That is some bright, high wattage color right there. Enjoy. Top of the hour has arrived. My goodness. Still have that Colombian emerald. Where is the show going? Does it feel fast? Feels fast, right? Do you want to see them together by any chance? We can show the other Mandarin next to it. If you're trying to do a little comparison, pear shapes 1888. See how there's just a little more clarity too in the round, right? A little more clarity. Bigger, a little more clarity. Not that you don't get a great clarity with a pair, but when you see them, that's why I show them side by side like that. I think it makes it really clear. Both mandarins are available. Big Tanzanite coming up. Ruby necklace gone. Anybody interested in the Morganite Dog Tag? Special deal there. And then the 2 mandarins here for you as well. If you would like a little help with either of those, we can do that. Also, really want to share with you, so mandarins are here, pear shape or round. I mean, if you need a little moment to think about them, if you need to see them again, let me know. I've got one quick pair of Special-type earrings. I mentioned those earlier. We actually were able to flash those. And then there is a very large, we have a 2-carat 18 yellow diamond if anybody's thinking about it. Plus, okay, there's also this, one of our classics. I'm sad to say this is the last time we get to offer this incredible ring at this price, at least. We'll probably bring it back. It's been a best seller. And I always, it's a funny one because every time I bring it out, I hear a response that's so amazing because so many people own this ring already. They love it. We've had it for about maybe a year or so. By the way, welcome to the show. It's our last hour here already on a Friday. So celebrating the weekend, glad you're here. We have 1 hour left for requests, or if you want to pick up something you've already seen in the show and you're thinking about it, you want to check on availability, this is the time to do it. About to show you 1172. This is a very quick presentation just because it's our last 2 we have left. But I thought it was worthy of another airing here just in case we have new viewers or just if you've missed it along the line somewhere. It is such a favorite. It's one that I've even had gals, this is to me the ultimate testament of like a ring that you really love, is when you get a ring and you come back for another color. Like you're getting the same ring, but you're getting another color. That is telling. And I think after you've already test driven it and wear it and know that it's comfortable and know you get the compliments and you come back and say, I want another one, that is the idea. But this is also the last time we get to offer it at this price because it's one of our most grand in diamond weights in what we do in all solid diamonds. That's not just one big stone. It's a carat 93. Kind of looks like one big stone at first glance because of the really beautiful way it's all set together. But then you get, triple row on the sides, so it's a nice big heavy band itself. Then you get this mega platform. Please reserve all expectations till you see it on the hand because I know it's hard to tell. This is one of those oversized diamond rings, but comfortable, anchored by that triple row band, so you get a nice presence of gold on the side so that it does sit beautifully, and you are ready to shop it tonight. Last 2, and again, I'll still make sure that we can do the yellow gold or the rose gold. However, if you are a fan of this look, part of the look that's achieved that makes it so special is the way that there really is very little visible gold, right? When you see this from a distance away, watch as the gold just tends to kind of disappear. And this is what happens. And you just see nothing but diamonds. And it ends up, as a result, kind of looking like it's just one mega cushion, right? It's got, I mean, appropriate for our disco ball, right? That should be right there because this is what happens when what we're trying to achieve in a graphic is what you're seeing right here. So that's your party ring, but you wear it every day. Maybe it's a wedding ring alternative. Maybe it's a right hand style. Maybe it's, okay, this is the one that you would never know it by looking, but when you actually watch this, pretend this is a ring, pretend it's our wonder ring. Look at how I'm able to slide. Half the tweezer is disappearing because this is elevated in a way where you have an ability to stack, layer, ring guard it up, do it. Because your ring guards will sit, normally if you had a band like this, if you had a ring like this and the basket goes all the way to the hand, your band next to it would sit right there. And that's okay, but then you've got this weird like, you know, little opening. You'd have a ring here and you'd have a ring here. But because this is elevated a little bit, you can't even tell from looking at it straight on. But there's a little bit of this basically, you know, little slight incline that allows you to slide a ring like our Wonder Ring right next to it. So it looks even more amazing if you can imagine that. And if you can handle adding another carat in diamonds or another 2 carats in diamonds, if you go 2, you can have up to 4 carats in diamonds in one fabulous ring, all for an incredible value because this is our last time at this price tag. Very popular ring. That's what it looks like from a distance. Still, again, narrows to the side, but we're not just giving you a flimsy little single row band. It's stacked with diamonds on the sides. Almost 2 carats in weight here. I'll do any gold you need, but it is a wonderfully wearable ring if you are a major diamond lover and you can't get enough, and if you really enjoy, and like I said, for those of you that have that Wonder ring, put that on with it. I'm telling you, it's like it was made for it. And the truth is, it wasn't. But it would just, you would never know it when you see the way these slide on together and pair up, whether it's just one, whether it's two, one on each side. It is an incredible way that this looks together. So you've got a really, really important opportunity here where you can wear it multiple ways on different days. And it's our last chance offering it at this incredible price tag, and what literally costs you $12,000 a carat. I've been using that figure for 20 years, so it's on purpose obsolete, because our business is one where hyperbole is used in excess, okay? Everyone's always saying it's the best of the best. I literally hear people on TV calling H-color diamonds that are I3s the best diamonds in the world. I'm going, how? How do you say that? With a conscience, how do you do that? And that, so I know we're known for that as a business. But remember, when you're talking about best value, when you're talking about $12,000 a carat, I've been using that term for 20 years, because 20 years ago when I started, VS diamonds on a per carat basis were 12 grand a carat. So I figure if we can be conservative about it, that's better. Because I love when everyone says, it's going to be like 10 gazillion billion dollars in a retail store. You know, these numbers that don't exist. Are diamonds pricey? Yes. Are they going up every day? Yes. Are we living in unprecedented times where prices on diamonds are like we never thought we'd see? I mean, I thought I wouldn't see these prices we're seeing now in my lifetime. Maybe, yeah, like the generations after me, maybe. But we're seeing it now. And yet here we are at TVON right here live offering this ring not at an inflated price, not at the same old price you've loved before, but at a better price. And at least my philosophy is, let's give you a heads up that it's last call. Because as a shopper myself, when there's a sale and it's sale on sale, I get really happy. And then suddenly that extra sale off the sale went away, and I'm going, now I just got to pay the sale price? I'm not interested. I want the better than the sale price. I want the extra savings. I want all the extras. That's what this is, because we're going lower than we ever should on what should honestly be a $25,000 ring. Going back to that basic per carat price tag that is, yes, well obsolete, but I'd rather be conservative than just, you know, making up numbers, right? Because our business, we, you know, kind of see a lot of that, right? But it's if you're actually comparing apples to apples, and you're actually looking at VS diamonds, and you're getting those sizes and that carat weight and solid gold, not sterling, not gold vermeil, but solid, you're paying 25 grand for a ring like this. And yet, we're not asking for 2,500. There's your, just pretend you walked into a jewelry store and they said, take a piece, any piece, and take 90% off today. You're our 3,000th customer of the week, so you get to take 90%. That would never happen. But can you imagine? It's what we just did. 25,000 to 2,500, 90% off, and I'm not stopping there. Take a look. Two left, one already verifying it looks like one may be gone in the white gold. Great choice. That's what I would recommend. Let's do better than 2,500. This is just a ring. I know so many of you own it. I know I probably have a message right now saying, I own that ring and I love it. Let me see, because, you know, every time I show this, it tends to be like my phone starts blowing up and people are going, I have that, I love that. I wear it every day. I stack it with my Wonder Ring. It looks good either way. This is the ring that is so, so stunning. And yes, indeed, this is the way to do it. So amazing. And you know what? Not even $2,500 or even $2,000. Suddenly it's $19.99, and that's an even bigger value. There's that sale on sale thing. Hi, Melinda. Thank you so much. Oh, good. I'm so glad you got those yellow diamond earrings. And again, oh my goodness, happy birthday again to you. Happy belated. Melinda just celebrated a big, big birthday on the 16th of this month. So happy belated, Melinda. And thank you so much for treating yourself. Great, great way to do it. That's what you got to do. That's what you do. You did it right, and enjoy your yellow diamonds. So here we're going to go with $19.99 instead of, I'm going to make it better. So I know Melinda loves our diamonds. Here's what we're going to do, guys. Anything you want in white, yellow, or rose, any size, we do all of that, even on a ring of this grand stature. I'm going to make it less than even $19.99 or $18.99. This is one I just believe in as a diamond lover myself, who once you experience VS diamonds, it's really, admittedly, it's really tough to go back to anything else, isn't it? I mean, even these little like trinkets and throwaways, and I can't do it. Like I see pieces all over because I'm in the biz, and there's so often I'm tempted because it's a really cool design, or it's a really, just a little, you know, pinky ring or something kind of just that, you know, scratches that itch of I want to have something new right now, you know, and you end up just going, you know what, I just can't. I can't deal with any diamonds that aren't VS, but think about upgrading to that big diamond weight, getting that great quality, getting that beautiful, excellent, excellent carat weight, quality, all together, and $1,899 is not your price. Let's get it better than that. We'll make it $1,888 right now for the very first caller. We have one left. That's it. Just one already gone. So it's time to dial in if you like that. I had to give that a 60-second shout out just for our lovers of diamonds and who can't get enough. And if you're going, yep, I've had a ring like that for years. We all have, right? Remember, you ever buy one of those you know, combination of illusions? They're sometimes called illusion settings. They're all over. I mean, I know they're offered in every metal. They're offered in vermeil and sterling, and they're all over the place. But usually there are some really, 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 really ugly diamonds, right? And you're going, maybe you had that years ago and you've loved it, but it's time to upgrade to that better quality. It's worth it. And when you don't have to spend $25,000 to get it, that's the way to do it right there. 30 seconds left. All right. So coming up, we have one Paraíba just to share if you'd like a big Paraíba, because I found a 261 that's been hiding. It's been hiding in our vault, and I know we have very few that are over 2 carats left, so we'll bring that out for you just to take a little gander at, and then you can let me know if you're really thinking about a big 2 carat pluser. This actually comes closer to 3 carats actually in this stone. I know that's not for the faint of heart because it also has some really absolutely spectacular clarity to go with it. But I just wanted to show you that's one of our larger ones. There's still a 16 carat 60 floating around with a GIA cert and all that. But that's, you know, if you got a couple million to spend. We've got 4495 here, which is nowhere near where it should be. Because when we've talked about Paraíbas of this size, and boy, we've had plenty in the past, but this is rare to see an 18 karat gold representative here. So we even upgraded the gold. Gotcha, 261. That's one of our larger stones. Actually, I think that is the largest we have left, I think. In our inventory, we can check on that, but I think that's the largest because there's a couple that are floating around 2, but this is getting closer to 3, and we're talking about 22 points in bigger pear-shaped diamonds, 1 on each side, 11 points there each, and then another 62 points in the diamond weight around it. What an incredible look, bordering with those bigger diamonds there as well, and then you can see all of that amazing, the glow, the clarity. I almost said glow, like glow and clarity together, because one, you don't really get one without the other, right? You can sometimes see those really hazy, foggy stones do a little bit of a glow, but it's not that transparent boom, right? Where you see this amazing color even from a distance away. Watch this. We're in last hour, guys. We have 45 minutes left. This is where it's really important to move jewelry, and you know I'm dedicated to get you some extra special values. Can we take a look at it on the hand, please, so you can see this glow and watch the color and vibrance just ripple on through it, all the way from one end to another, that waterfall effect of light that's going all the way through the stone, making this an important buy here for you, if you'd like it. It has a reduction in price tonight. Obviously, we're showing on a later audience night, so you have less competition than you normally would. That's a good thing. That might make it a little easier because there are values on Paraíbas, and then there are values like we're bringing out right now. Where our formerly $18,888 Paraíba, and can we just say, I know that's a price tag that's a lot bigger than we're used to seeing here, and don't you love that that is luckily something we don't have to see all that often, because anywhere else you shop for anything, anywhere else this diamond ring would have been $18,000, right? That would have been a deal. We're so used to bringing you values all the time that truly are beyond anybody else's. People always say, well, your competition's doing this and your competition's doing that. I'm going, you know what, to be honest, I don't really know if there's competition. Like, that sounds a little like braggadocious, but quite frankly, does anyone really do what we do? There's like, I mean, if there's somebody doing like exactly what we do, the quality and the values, okay. But there's other people with good quality, but then the prices are astronomical. And then there's a lot of jewelry out there that's really low quality. And the prices reflect that. Sometimes they're still really, really chomping at the bit of where we're at. So here's where we're going to be, guys. Biggest and best stone. I love that we can, this kind of goes back to my theory on that demontoid we had earlier, is let's open the door. This price tag, as good as that is, keeps people out sometimes, right? So if we can get this just monumental stone with all of these traits that you look for, where it's got everything, you are not sacrificing, because in a Paraíba world, sometimes if you're lucky enough to even have a selection of a couple, you're having to sacrifice something. I mean, talking to a collector who's been collecting them for a long time. And that's why, by the way, that's why I've collected them. Every stone has a different purpose in the collection. I've got my ultimate stone. I got my baby, my 10 karat, perfectly clean, amazing, stupendous, perfect everything. That's my piece. That's my retirement. That's my stone. But then I've got some of the greener stones. I have some with needles, purposely, so that they have the needles, because that's, I think, a cool characteristic. I've got the purples and the pink. There's all these different, I've got different shapes and different sizes and different settings, and some are loose. And that's the beauty of this, is that if there's just one that you don't sacrifice anything, you get it all. Because if you're going, well, yeah, I didn't have the opportunity. I collected mine way back when, 2004, 2005. They were a lot cheaper then. So that's when I collected. Couldn't do it today. So if we're all looking at price tags on Paraíba, realizing I'm getting one. I'm just getting the one special one that speaks to me. This is the one that you don't have to compromise. You're getting a jumbo size, great clarity, and the color. Not just a color that's good. We're talking about the above and beyond color, because the blend, because what you get together when the blues and the greens come together like this, and then an incredible diamond weight. I can't ignore that. Bigger pear shapes on the sides, diamonds all the way around it. Let's go away from 18,000 plus. Let's get it under, oh yeah, under 15 for our largest, 261. That's impressive. You've got finished under gallery, but again, very careful how we do that, because if you got crisscrossing lines and all that, that's going to take away from the clarity that makes this so special in the first place. So watch how we just do that under gallery, to just follow the lines of the cut, the cushion cut, this extravagant cushion cut here, and give you this amazing quality. I'm going to make it less than even $10,000. This is why we're lucky to be seeing this together tonight, because it came out of the vault and it's ready to go. It is ready. It's a sacrifice on our part to make sure it gets down to its lowest price ever, and we won't even ask for $99.99. I'm not even asking for $89.99. This is the one to own right now, and it is yours. This is a true collector's piece, guys. This is a no compromise stone. And that, for that reason, is incredible. I'm doing it for $8,888. That is for one caller. And I had to bring out the biggest and the best we've got. It's the everything all in one. So you are not compromising one iota. That's important. Because in this stone, it usually is a series of compromises. A series of give a little here, give a little bit up there, maybe give up a little size, give up a little clarity, and then it gets down to the right price. Here's your best price. We've saved you $10,000, and you're saving more than you're spending, which is absolutely awesome. We've got a round Tanzanite coming up next. Just had to show that when we've got a value like this that's really, really impressive. And then I do have just one again. Any requests you have for the last 40 minutes, let me know. But I got to show you this Blue Wing Block D. I've been saving it, and I think we need to bring it out right now, because all the neons you get in a Paraíba, well, they can also be a true testament to the best of Blue Wing Block D. Here it is. $69.98 is the number. That is our big round, and this is what so many people lately, I've had a couple of shows where had some blue wings about this time of the evening where we bring out the best of blue wings, but what's been missing are the rounds. Had a lot of great stones in big sizes, but no rounds really. So here we go. $69.98 is the $419. Come on in, guys. If you have any requests, we are here for you. Guys, limited audience tonight, so let us know what you'd like to see, what we can recap for you, but 40 minutes of airtime together until we get into our really, really rambunctious weekend shows. So it's time to dial in now. Get your favorites. You're getting like that heads up, right? You get that first dibs on everything that starts off our weekend here, where, trust me when I tell you, I sit here for a couple of hours before every Saturday and take orders from everything from Friday. So I know how busy it gets. Don't wait on Friday items, guys. The people who don't get us live, they watch the show. They catch up in the morning, and they know where the values are at. So don't let these pieces slip by. Here's our 109 diamond weight as well, creating that perfect halo around it. And you've got a chance to pick this one up at a sensational opportunity. Let's try to get a few little ring-a-ding-dings on the phones here. Can we do it? Can we do it? That's my goal. Let's try. And you got it. This is going to be that mega stone. I think also, again, Wonder Ring. Oh, yeah. I mean, we had that diamond ring just now paired up perfectly. So could this. If you wanted to just one day take it from a classic traditional halo design and add a little something next to it. How great would that Wonder Ring be around that piece? And on either side, one side or another, you can do whatever you wish. But here's what we're gonna do. There's a mega value at $89.99. We're gonna escape that price, get you a little Friday freebie deal coming up. And instead of me even putting up a price, I'm gonna take a break. You're going, huh? I've been watching her for 21 years. She's never stepped off the air yet. She never even had to, like, you know, go 10 to something. I'm taking a break from pricing. That's what I mean. Don't panic. I'm going to take a break from pricing. I'm going to leave it in your capable hands. We're going to just try this. And as much as we're proud of $89.99 and it's fabulous, we're going to go just do something a little different here. Looking to get this one out the door. Mega $419. We were just talking about this with Mandarin Garnets. Had a round, had an unusual pear shape. Talking about the premium price tag they should have been because of the unusual nature of the cuts. Well, here is the OG of unusual cuts. And this may not be the sexiest thing to talk about, but what's creating that look that you're getting, that razzle-dazzle effect of Portuguese cutting round, is also, if you're going, well, they must just charge more because it looks so good. Actually, kind of. But the real reason that no matter if you see a round diamond or if you see a round mandarin or if you see a round ruby, very rare, if you see a round zircon, if you see a round spinel, a sapphire, the list goes on. Because no matter what the stone is, a round is just simply a wasteful cut. It is the way crystal structures grow when gems are discovered in their rough form, you're usually maximizing that piece of rough, whatever size it may be. It could be a little sliver, it could be something a little larger. You're maximizing that usually with what? An oval or a cushion cut, right? They've gotten a little fancy, you know, but there's still ways to maintain as much of that rough as you possibly can. There is a reason that a round traditionally goes for about 60 to 72% more money than if you had the same color, the same material, the same size. It could be a $419 in a cushion cut or an oval, and it would be less. So there is something special. It's the reason we don't see as many as well. Certainly don't see as many quantity in rounds. But we're gonna leave this, and this is where I take my break. I'm gonna leave this pricing up to you, and I'm not going to ask for $89.99. I will put this on the auction block, and the big question is, so I can let you guys kind of take charge here, is we need to start low, don't we? Had one auction night, didn't all go so well, right? Didn't get a lot of people in, that was the goal. I'm just hoping that maybe we have more viewership now than we did earlier when there was a, you know, Stanley Cup finals going on and all kinds of baseball happening and all that, and then everyone's just out at their movies and their dinners and they're out doing Friday night things, right? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm not going to start, because here's the deal. If we go half off, that's $4,500. That's where to start an auction and then let you steal it. But I know how these auctions have been going. So let's see if we can't just get a couple of people in and not start at $45,000 or $4,000 or $35,000 or $3,000 and nothing's changed about that stone, except it's a really over-the-top scarce cut to find. And of course, this is the literal best in the world, so you got that going for it. $3,000 we're not gonna do. Take a look. I'm gonna try it on. Let's just remind you, you can add to this if you want to, on the sides with a band, another ring guard, whatever you have. Maybe it's our Wonder Ring. That's kind of the ultimate ring guard. Do it. Do it if you want to dress that up. But look at the magnificent kind of brilliance. I know 4th of July is coming up, right? Everyone's getting their 4th of July plans going on, getting ready for those big bashes and the barbecues. Maybe you're going out of town for the big 3-day weekend. Maybe you're taking the whole week off, right? And whatever you've got planned, like we all look forward to what? Fireworks. It's all about, like, you know, celebrate America's birthday with fireworks. It's a tradition, right? This is your fireworks. Look at the blues and the purples and the reds coming through, but then there's also this dash of like lightning. We had a lightning storm the other day. It was the weirdest thing. We had lightning in California. We never see that. I think in my entire 41 years on this planet, actually 42 now, I forgot I aged in May, but I think I've seen lightning like 2 times in my life, 3 times maybe. Most of that was when I was living somewhere else. So again, you've got like the lightning look here. It looks like that rare phenomena flash in the sky for that brief moment where it lights up. And it just looks so cool. And I'll tell you what we're gonna do instead of $3,000, how about $2,500 to get it started? Let's try and see what we got. An auction lover, a Tanzanite lover, just somebody who likes a good deal, Somebody wants a lot of diamond weight at 109, all bigger round brilliance going the entire way around your Tanzanite. And no open at 25. Nobody's even on the lines yet. Okay. So let me do this because we have like 35 minutes left. So this is not going to be a time to sit here and move. I should probably just move right along and say, well, nobody likes the Tanzanite, but I am more perseverant than that. So we're going to try something else. And instead of $2,500, this was supposed to start at $45 minimum. That was the absolute lowest, actually available to start an auction at. I'm now $2,000 less than that, and time is a ticking. And I believe that somebody loves this. Maybe not 18 people. I don't know if we have 18 people here. But we have somebody who's got to love this ring, and it's just a matter of making it a better value. That's all I got to do, right? Make it the best value you've seen. And that's some big order because we've had all these blue wings at incredible values, even just this week. But what I haven't had of the rounds, let's go 25, 24. Do you like 24 or is that weird, right? 24 sounds weird. That's what's tough about these auctions. I keep giving you discounts, but then you guys are looking for that round number, right? Can't do it. $4,500 minimum to start. We're at 24 now. 23, 22. A 4 carat plus in that premium round. And if you've ever noticed that the rounds do seem, no matter what it is, round brilliant diamonds, a dime a dozen, they're everywhere. It's a beautiful cut, but do you notice how pricey they are? It's why we never see rounds. We never see round diamonds on the show. Really, do we ever see a 1 carat round? Hardly ever. Here's what I'm going to do instead: 24 or 23 or 22 or $2,100. Let's start at a cool $2,000. In anywhere else, this is the sad state of the world we live in. That band without the Tanzanite diamonds, just a plain gold band, runs you about double that price. And I know that whole idea of comparing TVON values to somebody else, that ship has sailed. Like you're going, yeah, I know. That's why I'm not shopping in my mall. That's why I'm not shopping up and down the dial, because they're charging $4,000 for a band. Let's get you half off. Throw in a 417 blue wing, get you carat 09 in diamonds, and by goodness, I'm going to get the open if it's the last thing I do tonight. It may be. We only have 30 minutes left. Take a look. 2,000. And you know what, Tony? I know you got a blank increment up there. I mean, he's like, she ain't going to get the open. You know what I'm going to do? I know we don't need to worry about it yet, but just in case anyone feels more comfortable, because it looks like something's missing, I'm not going to ask $100 or $50 or even $25 increments because, my goodness, we need to encourage. I'm still looking for the open, keep in mind. We don't have that at $2,000, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to go in make it $10 increments. The $10. The Hamilton. Okay. Doesn't matter till we get the open. Let's see what we got. I'll give it 60 seconds, Tony. I'm only can be at their mercy for so long. And then the airtime is just going to be like, we can't lose that much money on the ring and lose tens of thousands on the airtime as well at the same time. It's not good business practice. But I am definitely trying to get that open here with an extra super duper low open. So here we go. I'm going to try it on the hand again. We have no open yet. 40 seconds left to try and get, let's see, a bidder, a value seeker, somebody who wants the best Tanzanite in the whole world. It's right there. And we have no open. I know, you were right. I mean, this Tony and this Tony, you guys are all on the same page. They're like, she ain't getting the open. I mean, you got to admit, though, that's a big value, right? With all those mega diamonds around it, all that perfect halo around it, white gold, yellow gold, yeah, you know the deal. You know that. You're not impressed anymore by free gold and free changes and free sizing because it's like the standard. Should we do that just like randomly, like here and there? Would that be more exciting? Do we get so like jaded to the fact that they're always giving me all those extras? That's not that cool anymore. It's cool though, right? I love that you never have to pay a penny extra for anything else, like ever. It's just like everything we can do for you is already, and normally you'd say, well, it's built in, it's included. No, there's a $9,000 ring up for auction for $2,000. So there ain't anything built in, okay? Nothing else could be jam-packed into this value. That's value from every which perspective, because a gold band, I mean, this is what I'm talking about. If that were just a gold band right there, and that was it, that was a gold band, that would be $4 grand. How about saving $2,000, getting a blue wing block D best in the world $419, getting a carat 09, having us change the gold color if that's what you want, and a size so that it arrives at your door perfect as it is. Somebody told me today, they're like, I took a ring. I bought it from you 3 years ago. I took it to a jeweler. They broke it. I'm going, well, why'd you do that? They were just doing, I thought it was something simple. They broke it. Well, this is what happens. That's why we take care of all this. We don't need you to go, don't spend any extra time. Don't spend any extra money. Have it arriving ready to wear. That's my philosophy. Okay, we're moving on. No open. Virginia, I see you on the line, but are you thinking about it? Is it official? Because at this point, I might just have to sell it to him just because we got to run. We have now 28 minutes, and I am looking for an open still. So let's see if we've got it. Let's see what we're going to do here. And I'll tell you what, if anybody would like this ring right now, we've got the open now at $2,000. It is official. So we're looking for 2010. That's the no increment right there. I probably have $10 in my, I'm not a cash carrier, but I probably have got $10 I can lend you if you need it. I mean, this is just like insane to see a savings like this. $9,000 ring and they're out. Okay, never mind. It was a faux collar. So that's what I figured. All right, so that one's moving on. Let's move it on. You know what? If anybody wants it, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. $4,500 was supposed to be the open, so I can't do it. All right, let's move along. I've got tourmalines. Big tourmalines. Huge. And maybe that's not the best course of action here. Do we need to go bigger or smaller? You guys tell me, bigger or smaller? I've got a big ring at a small price. I thought that was kind of the happy medium there. Do we need to go bigger rings or smaller rings? I've lost you. All right, coming up next, big tourmalines are here if you'd like to see them. I'll tell you what, let me just flash these on my hand. I can't let that all go for naught, you guys. We just spent a lot of airtime on that. And if I'm going to lose money, I'm going to lose money. We just had a faux bidder. I'm sorry, it was a faux bidder. So you know what I'm going to do? Just sell it right now. Don't even pay $2,000. Just get it out the door for $19.99. If anybody wants that, I'm going to give it a final 60 seconds at $19.99. I'll show you tourmalines on my hand. You tell me if these are of interest. Because honestly, I want to see if we can strike a nerve here in our last few minutes. These are my tourmalines that I have from rubelite to bicolor to golden to pink. If any of those are interesting, let me know and we'll gladly show them. They're very, very special, important museum stones. Rubelite, bicolor, that's the watermelon. There's the golden tourmaline. It's got a yellow, it's what we call jaunite, and then you've got a pink that looks like it's a spinel. I once had a spinel that was about half this size and it sold for about, what, $10,000? That's a tourmaline with that color. All right, back to the Tanzanite. Let me just say this really quickly, Tony, because I can't let this all be for nothing. Guys, when we get down, there's airtime is very pricey, as you well know, and what we're going to do here is just, I don't want all that airtime that I just so foolishly spent. I honestly really believed that we were just going to get an open and carry on with an auction. I can't let it all be for nothing. So tourmalines, yes. If you like any of those, let me know. But this Tanzanite, it just has to go to somebody. Yes, there's a lot of money lost, but I don't want to make it a total loss, okay? Because we spent a lot of money in the airtime. So I'm going to give it 60 seconds. It's yours for $19.99. I obviously have no business offering it at a price like that. If I did, if I could, I would have just come out the gate guns blazing with that on for $19.99. But instead, we just need to make sure that we make the most of this airtime in these precious 25 minutes that we have left together tonight. Please give us requests or anything you'd like to see again from the show, because it might be here. Take a look. Friday night is why you shop. Maybe some of you, I've heard from some of you that just only shop this night because you're going, these values, these like extra special, like your weekend here is like really, your kickoff is really good. Let me know if anybody has it. 50 seconds left. Let's do it. Any gold, any size, somebody needs to have that ring. I can't leave here listen, I'm happy to stay because, really all I do is go home just to come back. So I'm happy to stay. I don't know if Tony's going to stay with me to keep the feed going, but I'm happy to stay until that sells. But this is the time when I think we got a smart shopper who's just ready. And they're going, well, I might as well try it. You might as well get it at home, see what it looks like in person, try it out, and if it ain't all that, you can send it on back. I don't encourage that. I don't harp on that. You know it's always available for you. I think that again, I believe in people who know our jewelry, who are smart shoppers, who understand, because you guys are. You're here for a reason, and that's because you know where the values are at. But this is such a specialty piece. I'm going to try it on one more time, just in case you're going, well, let's see what it looks like on. Maybe you just tuned in here at the very end. This is when we usually do get busy on a Friday, right about this time, right about, T-minus 20 minutes until the finale. We get a lot of people joining in. So here's your chance to pick it up right now. $19.99. Any requests, Virginia, before we go? Hang on, verifying this one or no? Just some requests here, let me know. Oh, okay. They were asking if I could, I thought they were buying this, they're not. They want to auction off another piece. Well, we've only got 23 minutes in the show, so it's gonna be, and this one's here. All right, let's move on. And let me show you, can I just show you the pink tourmaline? This pink tourmaline has my attention. Oh, and it's got all kinds of fingerprints. Let's share it with you. First caller on this tourmaline. You know what, I'm gonna show them all to you. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. And did you say Nadine? Okay, Nadine, real quick here before, Tony, we get into this wheel. Let me flash this for her. This is one I had up to my neckline earlier. I was curious if anybody was intrigued by it. Let me give it a quick polish here. It's, Tony, it's 4109. It's a one only, Nadine, so I'm glad you asked about it. Just a little bit of a departure from what we usually do, keeping in mind this is still entirely solid gold. It's a bit of a dog tag style, but it's all a necklace. It's not a pendant. With you supplying your own chain and having to go out and buy your own. This is actually all one necklace. It's kind of a Y lariat style. I love this one because it's got this whole like paper clip link going on. It's got diamonds around the edge of this elongated oval, and it's a 3-carat-36 private collection emerald cut morganite. Emerald cutting, beryl stone. Watch this on the hand. We got to show you the size perspective. It also has 84 points in diamonds, which are all in this piece. Now, unlike some styles that look like this does not change direction, it does not shift. The links are all coming together. When you see this on the neckline, it looks a little something like this. You're gonna have your chain going outward in each direction. You see the creative way the two links come together with the center link that leads down to your medallion. And that's gonna be all diamond cut chain. This is all attached. There's your lobster claw, still gonna give you adjustability 16, 17, and 18. And it's rose gold only. A great combination with your morganites, especially the pink varieties. Let's go on the neckline here and show you from this perspective so you can really get a sense for the size and really see what that's about. I realize this is always difficult to show because it's picking up a lot of reflection on all that gold, but that's all rose gold surrounding your morganite emerald cut. And so what you have is this wide drape. This is why you may want to start with the chain a little higher, like 16 inches, or you may want to go a little bit lower because the big piece itself, the pendant, if you will, which is just all attached, has a lot of length to it. So you may want to start a little higher, or you may, be feeling a little frisky and you want to go a little bit lower on the neckline. It really depends on, I think, the outfit. So here's what we'll do. I've got one only here. Let's go back to our hand shot here and we'll do something really special for you. $49.99, Nadine, is where it was supposed to be. Let's open it up to anybody who'd like it. There's only one, rose gold only. It is the entire necklace, and that is a pricey endeavor to do all of that gold, all of that detail, that big emerald cut. We're gonna blow it out from $5,000. Send it on out of here. And I think the Tanzanite round might still be here. And you know what? I'm just going to try this at $19.99 as well. And we'll save you a bundle on this one too. So you've got a $19.99 entire necklace. That's all the rose gold. You have the diamonds around it there. And then check out how the chain links come together here. Very much what we're seeing. I know if you're a fan of my collection, the Lauren's Links collection, certainly this would be a look that has a lot of that influence behind it with those bigger, chunkier links that lead to your drop here. So a really good look. Here's a measurement as well on the piece itself, and Nadine's off the line. So this is available for anybody who'd like it. And there it is from that major drop. It's a big piece. This is why I usually don't show pieces like this because most people want daintier pendants. This is just in any way, shape, and form the opposite of dainty here. You've got just the links itself go over 2.5 inches in drop. The actual pendant itself is 1.25 inches in drop. We'll go one more time up close and take one last look at that $19.99 bargain. Okay, coming up next, we're going to get to those tourmalines. Got to show you. These museum pieces here are amazing. Look at that. There's the big watermelon. These are the 4 that I had on my hands just a minute ago. There are top tourmalines. So this is literally the, well, you could call it the 4 tops, or we could call it the top 4. It's the top 4 tourmalines. So we're taking you on a tour because it's all different coloring of tourmalines as well. Because remember, a lot of these have their own names. That rubellite is gorgeous. I mean, that is a really important tourmaline there. The rubellite's the red color you see on the right side. Then we have a peachy. It's really, it kind of looks golden like a jaunite, but it's got a little bit of peach color to it. Also have, my personal favorite is this pink. It's that really rich, almost like a purpley pink, almost has a little bit of periwinkle and lavender to it. The bicolor is stunning. I'm going to walk you through some carat weights here because you know what? This wheel was planned. The price tag was not. The price tag on this wheel is being amended right now. Right here, live. People ask me all the time, can't you just, people who don't understand the business, they go, can't you just like tape a show and live a life like a normal life? Like a Homo sapien person? And I'm going, no. And they're like, why does it have to be a live show? Like everything's taped these days. Nobody does anything live. You know, your favorite talk shows. I mean, the only thing that's live is news, right? News and home shopping. And this is why I love doing live TV. I've been doing it since I was 15 years old. And I got to tell you, I love it because in this particular occasion, we get to adapt with the show. And when there are 18 minutes left and 18 minutes where I got to find a way to work a miracle, that's where the whole live aspect. I got a plan. The plan was a great idea. These were all going to be offered at $69.99 on a wheel as their lowest price tonight. Instead, considering we've got some really great rings, we want to get them out the door, we can actually adapt this pricing to give it our even better effort to get them out the door because it's a little known fact that if you go lower on the price, it's got a better chance of going, right? And when bigger pieces, like I'm going to walk you through carat weights here, when they go even lower than even a 4-carat stone would, none of these are 4 carat. Let me just acquaint you with them here. We've got a 1304 rubellite. So I'm going to start there. That's not technically, let me go up in size. We'll start with the smallest, which is the 1244 gorgeous pink with the bigger diamonds on the sides. That's our 1244. These are all one onlys, obviously. That's the 1244. It's got 39 points in trillions. Then we go to the next size up, which is the 1303. That'll be the pear-shaped golden tourmaline you see there. They're all collectible. Quite frankly, every one of these deserves its own pedestal in a museum. We're offering them right now, and don't be afraid to wear them. They're all 7.5s on the Mohs scale. You can wear these rare exotics. This 1303 pear shape also has the big diamonds on the sides, 46 points there. Then we have the rubellite. That'll be the 1304. Just a few diamond accents on the sides, east and west. And then we're going to go to that big one, 1670. So it's the rarest color because it's 2. It's not just one color, it's 2. And it's also the largest by far, 1670, and then white diamonds going all the way around it. So tonight, would you guys have been impressed with $69.99, or are you waiting for my meltdown? Because the meltdown means a better price. It's happening. And we're going to come back to battle in a couple of hours, but I'm going to tell you right now, this is the victory for you. I am waving the white flag on Friday night. This is it. It is your chance to steal a tourmaline. I know these aren't for everybody. I'm aware of that. Not everybody's looking to wear a 16, 17, 13 karat stone. I get that. But if you are a lover of collectibles, you can handle the big gems. You want tourmaline at its best. October's birthstone, by the way, just a little, something else to justify if you have an October birthday that's special in your life. This is going to be your array of our best. I mean, we literally cherry-picked the best tourmalines in all of our inventory, besides the Paraíba, which I already showed you. But these are going to be, obviously, they're already less than the Paraíba, and the Paraíba was a 2-carat 61. These are all quite a bit bigger. None are copper-bearing, but that doesn't mean they're not important, because tourmalines of clarity at all, no matter what color it is important. This is a type 3 stone. It's supposed to be riddled with inclusions. These are not. You have the premium rare exotic colors. Really, if Paraíba was up there, well, we have a 16 karat Paraíba, but that one's, in the millions of dollars. So we've got 16 karat, 13 karat, and a 12 karat stone, 1244. This is what we're gonna do. Rubellite, jaunite, the gorgeous pink, that softer mauve tone of pinky purple, and then the big bicolor, which is the way you go if you're just the ultimate collector. Take a look. They're not $69, $59, $49, or $39.99. We've got a moment here, and 2 of the 4 have really big diamonds on the sides, so that adds to the rarity of your already very special stone. And they're not even $39. I told you, we need to adapt. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, cash flow, right? Negative cash flow is still cash flow, right, Tony? It is, just to quote one of our favorites. So that's what I'm going for. $39.99, it's not. 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31. Nobody's on the lines. This is giveaway time. 1670 is right up there. 1670 bicolor. Perfect 50-50, bright, vibrant green and pinky pink peach. Look at that. It's like a, is it a paparazzi or is it pink? It's got pink and peach together. This is the rubellite. This is the jaunite. There is, what do you call that? I call it orchid perfection. It looks stunning. It's the overwhelming orchid. Let's get them out the door. They're not even 31. I mean, I'm adapting. That's the only thing you can call this. Desperation, Hail Marys, whatever you want to call it. I'm moving tourmalines. Take all 4. If you really want to go on the deluxe tour, you take all 4. Take them. They're not even $31.99 or $3,099. Which one do we like? You know that rubellite's going to go. You know what makes it important when a rubellite, any tourmaline, when it gets its own name, usually they're just identified by their color. Look at that, bicolor, jaunite, rubellite. And then I think we should name that pink because that is a very important stone. Most pink tourmalines don't have that color. I'm not even going to ask for $3,099. The very first callers, all one of a kinds. You're going to leave. The only one that's got to stay in the gold colors they are the ones that you see in the yellow gold. Those have to stay. Everything else can be switched. Let's get them a home. If anybody is loving the museum tourmalines we have up here, please and please and please just consider. Because this is a value. We can only do this here tonight. We have a couple minutes left of the show. We want to get them out the door clearly. We would love to have you experience what really, really amazing tourmaline is all about. We're not even going to ask for $3,099 or even $3,000. This is obviously not supposed to happen. It's a special dispensation we're making for this show in the last couple of minutes to move out some collectibles. I'll make it $2,999 for anyone, including the 16 karat 70 bicolor, including the perfect rubellite, including the pink, which is orchid perfection there. Anyone you want, $29.99, get them a home. And that'll do it. Which one can we try on for you or tell you more about? This is the idea. And they're huge. You saw them on my hand earlier. These were the 4 I had on all at one time. So they're amazing stones. They have high, I mean, can you find an inclusion in any one of the 4? I mean, we're looking at approximately 60 carats total weight of tourmaline up there. And yet, I don't know if we can find inclusion really in any of them, right? This is just amazing. So $29.99 gets them home, and we'll give it 60 seconds, and we have got to go. Show is coming to its conclusion here in just a moment or two. We've got a last call. We are back in the morning, so I hope you'll join us then for more shopping for your Saturday, but an entirely brand new lineup, and none of these pieces will be back. It's all about a fresh new morning and new day, and we're going to start it together, and we'll have a great time. So this is really important, and so hey, Myra, if you're watching, I did email you back, and I keep getting messages that your email's not working. So, yeah, it sounds like maybe because it looks like there's a misspelling on your name, maybe. So, yeah. Myra, I've responded several times, but bottom line is the Wonder Ring will work with your ring because I think that's what you were getting at. And absolutely, I saw your video, and yes, my Wonder Ring will work with your ruby ring. Yes, absolutely. All right, which one can we try on for you? So Myra, I assume you're watching now. Myra, I can't get through to you on email anymore. It says Mayra instead of Myra, so I'm not sure what's happening. But yes, go ahead, Antonio. Let's go. You're talking about the center, right? We've got this gorgeous orchid, pinky purple. I mean, look at what it does, even with those blues coming through. Let me try it on for you, and that will be, it's 6316 is the item number. Already a couple of people talking about the pink. That is the ultimate. Look at how the lights flash on through it when you hit that. Look at that. When you go right directly in, it's like it lights up all 4 corners of the stone at the same time. That's our 1244 with 39 points. Now, that's just a big trillion on each side, and that's going to be 39 points in diamonds, so almost 20 points on each each side in those bigger trillion cuts. Again, show it all on its own as well. Let me do that so you can see it by itself, because I think this is worth just, maybe again, it can be distracting with so much beautiful jewelry all at once. So let me show you just this one by itself. Then we'll be able to see those bigger diamonds that you have that are also VS, and it's in the white gold now, but it doesn't need to stay that way. The only ones that have to stay and remain as they are the yellow. Yeah. Sure. Are you talking about millimeters? I always ask, and people think I'm crazy, but then when I do it my way, they ask for the other. So would you like inches or millimeters? Inches. All right, you got it. All right, because some people want the gemstone diameter or dimension, and that's usually millimeters. That's how we measure gems. And some people like the overall dimension, which is usually, I bring out the ruler for that, which in this case is, you can see there, where the stone itself, we're talking about still a little over a ½ inch on the length. So, you know, again, just, you know, my monstrous hand makes it look smaller than it will probably look on yours. So keep that in mind. I can palm a basketball. I put my hand up to professional NBA players, and mine sometimes is as large as theirs is. So I've got a long finger, long hand, but you know, again, it's a big size. 1244 tells you that. 39 points in diamonds, certainly only bigger stones on each side, which I want to zoom in on those too so you can see what that's all about. And Tony, we do have a couple of people on your heels here that are also verifying, and so this one is available to anybody who would like it. There's that trillion on one side. I mean, they're all big rings, but this is the smallest of the four. I would say the rubellite's pretty close, so if you're looking, yeah, this is still the more manageable. If you're looking for, you know, not oversized, this one would be a good choice, I think, because out of all four, this one's going to have the smallest dimension. They are big rings. Like I said, they're not for everybody. But do you have a Virginia request on this wheel or something I can show up close as well, or do you like the pink? Our Morganite's still here. Our round Tanzanite is still here. If I can help you with that big diamond ring, that's also still here. So you can help us, help you here. If you need to see anything here as a last look at the end of the night here, we'd be happy to do that. Don't have much available from the first 2 hours, but certainly from this hour, this last hour, we've got some pieces available for you. All right, coming up tomorrow, we've got a big Saturday morning for you, also Sunday morning. So we kind of flip-flop if you're newer to our show. On the weeknights when we're here, on Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, we're here in the late portion of the evening. But on the weekends, we flip and we go to morning shows. So morning out here, afternoon if you're on the East Coast. So again, we start in a few hours, just 12 hours from now. So keep that in mind, and we hope you'll join us for our Saturday and Sundays, starting at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. Which other one would you like to see up close? Because it's worth seeing them up close. And this is the rubellite, so you can really get a sense of that. You want rubellites to be more red than pink, and that's exactly what this stone is. That could be your true barometer for like the best rubellites in the world. You're looking at it there. That's going to be our 5026. That one is 1304, plus it's got the diamonds right on the side. So that's a great looking rubellite. And then we also have, this is the rarest of them all as far as what you generally see. That's called a Jonite. Jonites are a kind of a golden yellow, and that one's going to be item number 4952. That's our 1303 pear shape, and then it has 46 points in diamonds. So that's going to be the 1303. I know it's very close carat weight to the rubellite, but that's actually 1 point shy of the rubellite carat weight there, and that is a Jonite. It's got that golden peachy tone to it. It's got a lot of golden yellow. It's got a lot of peach tone, but it's also really clean. That's been kind of the headline about all four of these, is that they're super high clarity stones, and then we also have the bigger diamonds on the sides here. That would actually be, total diamond weight on this one is 46 points, so you've got really close to a quarter carat on each of the pear shapes on either side. So Wendy, never too late. It is not too late. Purple and gold tourmaline from the other night. I don't think we had a purple and gold tourmaline, Wendy. So could it be the ametrine you're talking about? Yes, $4.99. It was an ametrine, actually. It was not a tourmaline. It was an ametrine. That's a different stone. It's a quartz, and it is available if you'd like it. So Wendy, I just got your message. You can call us right now, and your operators can help you. I think that was on Wednesday night, I want to say. So yes, $4.99 still available, but it's not a tourmaline, it's an ametrine. So yes, the purple and the gold is a quartz family gem out of Bolivia called ametrine. Yes, and Wendy, it's still available. And it's not too late. Not too late. You can message me all night, anytime. I'll message you right back. Anytime between Friday and Saturday. Here's the bicolor. Take a look. That's got pinks and greens together. That's the largest of all the stones there. That'll be the 1670. That's 4545 actually. So the 45, and that's going to be 1670 in the bicolor, and it's got half pink. It kind of goes from a pink to a golden as it gets into the greens there, and 61 points in diamonds around it. How can we help you? They're $29.99 on all of our tourmalines up here. And the pink that everyone was fighting over a moment ago, still hasn't found its forever home yet. So if you want the pink, that's where I'd go. That's a pretty color. There are pinks in all different varieties of gems, but very rarely do you get that color. So very interesting. It's almost like it's more purple down the middle, and then on the outskirts, it's got more of that lighter pinky orchid. So it's our last call on the show. If I can help you with anything, please let me know. If we can flash anything, recap anything. We still have that big diamond ring, still have my Tanzanite here, still have that really special emerald that was only $18.88, still have the orange diamond. Now, I've got a lot of people talking about the orange diamond. It was really early in the show because I was convinced it was going to go so quickly. We don't get a lot of orange diamonds here, so I want to recap this. It's 7085. Call me now. I had somebody wanting to auction it at, I don't know if they want to start at $1, but this is where I can't go any lower here. We are just already, I mean, it's an orange diamond that's 26 points. When we see a pink variety that's that kind of carat weight, it's over 8,000. This is even more rare than a pink. And you know that because you don't see a lot of orange diamonds on the show. I think I've had now at this point 4 or 5 together ever. So this is our 26-point natural, still natural orange diamond. 5 points in the pink halo, and then all that 69-point diamond weight around it, around it, around it. $19.99. I just thought that was worth highlighting again, especially since it was so early tonight. A really amazing collector's orange diamond, but you still get pinks, and you still get ample white diamond weight as well, and that's only $19.99. So a major value there. Thanks again for joining us. We have about 3 short minutes left. We're back in 12 hours for real. We really do this, guys. So come on in and join us for our very, very special. I mean, I love Saturdays. I'm not supposed to play favorites, but it's my favorite day of the week. So we always have a blast because we just, we're going on, we call it Hangover Saturday in jest because we're all going on no sleep. So anyway, join us tomorrow. We have an incredible lineup to go with the madness. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and special surprise tomorrow, special announcement tomorrow. I'm going to say it, leave it at that. Call me, and if you have any questions on tourmalines, we'll recap them. If you want the orange diamond, let me show that. Thank you so much, Wendy. Enjoy that. And here we go. Yes, ametrine, you got it. Yeah, I know. She saw those tourmalines and thought, I saw a tourmaline the other day. Yeah, the tourmalines we usually see with 2 colors are usually some semblance of green and pink together. So that's something to keep in mind. And this is our orange diamond, pink diamonds and white diamonds, triple halo, split shank. Gotta get that. If you're even thinking about it, it's worth it to try it out because it's such a rare stone. And I know so many people are trying to collect different colors of diamonds, and I'm glad that we can make it affordable to get multiple fancy colored diamonds in your collection, but the orange is one of the tougher ones. So it's really an important way to go, and to get the pinks with it. I mean, does that actually kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone there? Yeah, absolutely. You get your pink and your orange, and then you've got the white diamonds. We always like to accessorize our pieces with white diamonds as well. And I think you should call on that pink tourmaline because that pink tourmaline is really something special. Also the bicolor. Those would be, I think, some of the more just really unusual, to get those kind of sizes and colors there. And for that $29.99 price tag, there are 2 tourmalines. The bicolor is here. The pink is verifying right now. I'll show them on the hand one more time. Remember, either of these tourmalines are $29.99. 2 vastly different looks, but that's why I say collect them all, because when you bring them down to $29.99, listen, we could do a deal on all 4 if you want to. If you want to just take the whole suite of tourmalines and get 4 different museum pieces, do it. We can make that happen as well. So our final, now 80 seconds left in the show. Still here for a few minutes after we go off the air, so we don't go anywhere. So just give us a call. We'll still be available at that phone number and help you out with any of your questions, or if you want to make a request and have me have something lined up for you tomorrow morning or Sunday morning. If I don't see you guys, have a wonderful weekend. I hope you can join us a little bit here and there through the weekend. We'd love to have your company and show off all of our new jewelry that we've got. It's a big weekend ahead, so hope you can join us. We'll see you back in 12 hours from now, 12 hours and 50 seconds, and we'll see you guys then. 10 a.m. Pacific. Tell a friend, watch on the go, get us online, maybe check on your phone, and that way you can watch when you're out at the barbecue or at the ball game or wherever you're at. So have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for being with us tonight. Keep calling if you have questions, because we got a lot of jewelry that needs to find a great home here before we go in 30 seconds. So let's help you with those tourmalines and that orange diamond. The pink tourmaline may be gone. The bicolor's verifying as well. Don't wait till tomorrow, because we got a lot of people who are going to watch this recording in the morning, and they're going to be ready. So take advantage of these values while you guys get first dibs. Thanks again for being with us. Have a wonderful rest of your Friday night. Get a little bit of shop and sleep, and we'll be back in 12 hours. We'll do it again, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you in the morning. Wendy, amandine? It's ametrine. I'll spell it out, Wendy. I'll spell it out. Almandine is a type of stone, but it's ametrine. So I'll help you. I'll help you, Wendy.